first came, it felt like these people knows him. That police should launch investigation on everybody, his friends and his brothers and everybody. Immediately when he said that, his own blood brother went online and posted that Paul Pogba went to meet a herbalist to do juju against Mbappe, so that Mbappe will not be able to play football again. And like that, Paul Pogba was dropped from the national team in 2022. They did not let him play about some few matches. Abi was dropped completely. His own blood brother. His own blood brother. Can you just imagine? Now they've arrested his blood brother. They sentenced him and his friends. Now what was the reason that his friends gave? That they did it because when Popoba make money, Popoba no send them again. Is it your own money? What stop you from making your own money? Entitlements to the fullest. Then his own brother, why? Because he felt like he's supposed to be the breadwinner of the family. And to be honest, a lot of these people, a lot of some siblings feel like this. Then if you say, okay, this money where my younger brother gets, why not be me get them? Now me senior, now me supposed get this money. Now me be the senior sister, now me supposed get this money. They go make them start to be jealous their younger siblings. Make they pray for enemies, see they pray for our own family members. The love of money. And you forget, say, bro, if your brother gets, you go take enter your brother. Think about the business. Stop being in competition with people. When you have access to them, think about collaborating instead of being in competition with them. Let this idea of competition, just move it aside and go for collaboration. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people, when they start to make money, they distance themselves from their former friends and for their former family members. This is one of the reasons. Because how do you plan the kidnap of your own blood brother? It doesn't even make any sense to me. And this guy now, they play football too, they make his own money. So why? Why? He spoiled Pogba's name. They say Pogba used juju against Mbappe. Pogba will not do anything. Now they don't arrest the guy. They've said he will pay 20,000 euros for 5, and I think they gave him 5 years. And his other friends, they give them 8 years. Make they make money, they pray against enemies, see they pray against our own family members. It's crazy, oh. But again how you go start to make money, yourself as a person, you will think about people where you grew up with. You get some of them where they will be close to you. I know entitlement is crazy, but some way or the other, one way or the other, you still need to do some things for those type of people. You know? Because at a point in your life too, you get some small things where they do to survive you at a point. So when you start to make money, at least try to set 1 or 2 of them up. It's not a must, so there's no law anywhere that say you must do it. But try. Try. You see the way Neymar employ all his friends. They pay them money so that they don't ever go broke. I'm not saying everybody needs to do that. But don't just close your eyes to the needs of your friends when you don't make them. But the brother now, I don't know the reason why I do it. Because you are a footballer, you make money. It's crazy. That one now go to say I'm older than Popoba. Why is he the one that is the breadwinner of the family? Why is he the one that is popular? This Popoba carrying family along. He go to post them for Instagram, carry him mother, go watch, but do all these things, take care of his family. What was the reason? The love of money. Love of money will make anybody do anything. Love of money no blood, oh. Love of money no blood. Now love of money makes some people they buy their father and their mother use until do ritual. Love of money, yeah. Make you they pray for enemies, see they pray against your own family. It's crazy. May God help us. Peace and love. Don't play. Else you're gonna learn. Crazy word, eh?
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Before I continue with my presentation, I would like to comment on this particular topic. Yes, because some people might just see it as a normal thing, you know. Pogba is not from Nigeria and all that, blah blah blah. But I'm going to take you a little bit back, you know, that these things have happened in Nigeria, you know, to so many people, where your family members have to plan with kidnappers to kidnap you, and at the end of the day, to extort you some money from you in the process. You know, some people loses their lives. If we have to go to God is good, the GIG today, you know, one of the biggest, if not the biggest transporter right now in Nigeria. Many of us remember that how this man, this is the owner of God is Good. You know, God is Good in 2009 in Edo States. You know how Shidi Ejere took over GIG Group at age 21 from his father after he was kidnapped and killed. Okay, this is the son. You know, so the owner of God is Good, because I remember that this boy was in America that time. He have to return back home to come manage the father's company. Do you know that it was his own brother? It was his own brother that planned with kidnappers then in Edo State, according to the information. You know, like this one now that I have right there. The founder of God is Good, Motors Edwin Ejare, was kidnapped and killed during the time of PDP in March 2009 by his own brother. His son, Chidi Ejare, came back from the States and did not seek revenge, but upgraded GIG Motors to #1 transportation company in Nigeria. The best revenge is success. So now waiting the right now be that yes, he did well, because like I said, during the time where they take by this man, Ipapa, God is Good was not even up to first 50. Because I remember that time, God is Good, all those local, those state that time, Degbe, and Godi Edosa, many others, Ijari Motors and all that, all of them were on top of God is Good at that particular time. But yes, he died and the son took over. Now, as we speak right now, is the best transporter in the whole Nigeria. In terms of logistics, they are also the best in the whole Nigeria. But to come back to the main topic that we're talking about this kidnapping of a thing. You know, Nigeria is a country where if you visit Nigeria, you need to be careful where you go, who you associate with, and you really need to be careful in everything, because sometimes you might think that the outsiders is merely your problem. No, the outsiders are not just your problem. They are not your only problem, if I should put it like that. You know, in most cases, our problems are internal. Yes, this guy, Papa God is Good. Now, he brother, now he say me they kidnap, I made they collect money from her. In the process, argument and everything, they bite the man. They did not allow the man to live to enjoy the fruit of his labor. So the same thing that happened to Pogba. Pogba is an international player. Is a big name. You know, he used to play for Man United, and they have played for big clubs across Europe as well. You know, his own brother. You see, what I hate so much is when people now start feeling entitled to what you have worked so hard for. Yes. People will now start feeling entitled. Yes, I'm entitled to it. Your brother can't stay 1 week for your house. If you want to come out, he feels he's entitled that you must give him money. He must, you know, it's a big problem. You go send them message from abroad. Go help me do something like this. You know, if you not put money journal, they not go. If you put money journal, they go. They feel they are entitled to your hard-earned money. So I brought that particular news here from our brother, you know, for you guys to learn, most especially Nigerians in diaspora, to know that if you are visiting Nigeria, trust me, all those trust, I get better family. Everybody get better family. No, go there. All of us get better family. But you still need to be very, very careful, because you're coming to a country that you've not been for so many years. You know, you have to be careful. Not everybody that will be happy for your success. Thank you very much, my people. I thought I should quickly come in for that, but we are going to continue our presentation. Let's take this one quickly. Okay, let's go back to one very dark man again. You know, let's listen to this, because the Inspector General of Police shocked everybody today. But let's listen to this.
All right, so the news says we will start jailing Nigerians for insulting government officials and others on social media by the Nigerian police. So basically, they are trying to say that from now on, if you insult any government official, that you will be arrested. First things first, God will punish all the Nigerian politicians that put Nigeria where we are today. Mona can't arrest me. God punish all of you. So now when they beat us, they will no cry. You want to beat us more, no cry. So the person who released this news is the first PRO, Lumuyiwa Adejobi. Ask yourself a question. If you leave office today, what will be your story? See, you know what I'm trying to tell you now. A lot of policemen that served Nigeria before, currently now as we speak, they are suffering. They have nothing to show for it after their service for the country. Because one big man somewhere is sitting down on their pension and their gratuities. They serve country. See, policemen, they will not serve this country for 30 years. But right now like this, they don't see their pension chop. They suffer. Why? Why? Because this country did like this. And you say, make people no talk. Now you did your office because you did another first PRO will come. It's time. It's time. Tinubu now don't sign budget. Before I talk about Tinubu budget, we did in a country where, oh God of Israel, God will punish all of you again. We did in a country where we say kidnapper dey on TikTok, they count money when get for a victim. I didn't even think about that now. Say if I get more reason to tell all of them for the all of them one identify offices where make Nigeria where they like this, God will continue punishing all of you. Kidnapper they TikTok, they show money. As they talk like this now, they no born you well now. This festive period, may you enter motor from here, they go Lagos, they go kidnap you for Kogi Road. They go kidnap you for Kogi Road. And you get the audacity, to say, if you talk about government official, then God will punish all of you. Now, Tinubu won't sign budgets. As he said, they call 43 trillion, I be how many trillion. Next year now they'll disburse the fund. Governors will get their own. Local government chairman will get their own. House of Rep members will get their own. From that money, some of them will send their children abroad, may they go school. After they don't spoil, after they don't neglect our own schools for a year. See one public school when I know about, for Frontier, for my ghetto, dilapidating. Primary 6 no day again because primary 6 don't scatter. GS2 no day again, GS2 and GS3 day together. Because GS2 don't scatter. Toilets don't scatter. They don't even get water for the school inside Nigeria. Why? Because these people, the leaders, don't care. And you say more no talk, you they beat us, you say more no cry. Say if you talk, God will punish all of you. Our healthcare system is failing. Because our politicians don't even have the courage to treat themselves in Nigeria. They go abroad. Before Ifeanyi Nwumba passed on, he was going abroad to treat himself. If Nigeria, if our own healthcare system, they okay, he won't need to go abroad. He won't need to go abroad. A lot of things keep failing in Nigeria, and we get leaders. They know they do where you say no talk. If you did it, God will punish you people. God will punish you people. When wicked they do, if you want us, see, if you don't want to be insulted, then do well. Then do well. So fasting and we put una for office, we have the right to criticize you people. Wicked they do road now for Abuja. I am happy with what he's doing. He don't do a many bridge, don't they do road, they expand road. Shout out to Wike on that one. Then when he decides, say, okay, that house when won't go demolish, that one was wrong. We spoke about it. So if you expect that we'll be giving you praises, we're going to suffer the smile, like a lot of suffering and smiling, because it has always been our motto. Nobody won't talk. So now when we say internet Sunday, we're not the shame. Say, these people are talking to us about internet. They are spoiling our name. If you don't want your name to be spoiled on social media, then you do well. You have to do well. I say, una police on want to enforce this law now. There's the policemen that want to enforce it. How are you living? I say, I just come up from Lagos. That barrack where they for panty, see them now. Policemen they live there. It be like cage. It be like foul house. Go and see the way other policemen are living abroad, because they are serving their country. They treat them well. They pay them well. People are even, when people say you be police or army, they respect you because they know that it requires a lot of sacrifice to be a policeman. You people have corrupted the system. Because you are eating from these innocent policemen, the small ones. You are pushing them to the wall. That's why they are there extorting small boys on the road. Because what? They are not paying them well enough. You are putting them on a salary of 70 million and you get mad. You won't see they protect the same politician, the oppressors. where they put us for this situation. May God help us. See road, we no get. Una carry refinery, una shut down refinery for Nigeria, carry the power, give one person. And you say no cost government. When do they do well? APC come, APC turn tyrants. Now come turn dictator. Well, 2027 is coming. My own be saying Nigerian youth, and I don't see where country they go. You're seeing where the country is going to. Very soon, the authority will not fish it 2 times a day. They'll tell us how many times we fish it or how many times we chop. See price of fuel. See price of food stuff. People can no longer send their kids to school. How much is Gary? Gary used to be the poor man's joy, poor man's faith, poor man's hope. Right now, the poor man cannot even afford Gary. And you say, no talk. You say, if we talk, you go arrest me. God will punish you. Arrest me. God will punish everybody, every politician that put Nigeria in this mess. All of them where they sit down inside their offices, they make sure say that they enrich themselves for us to suffer. God will punish all of you. Arrest me. And you all keep on playing with us in Nigeria. Very soon, you all might learn. And you all might learn the hard way when the youth open eyes. Don't play. You all gonna learn. And you all will learn the hard way.
All right. I would like to say something about this as well. You see, about a couple of days ago, I talk about similar things like this when I used some words, and Rita told me that, oh, because of the rules of the platform, that, oh, Mr. Najawash, please, can you take that back? And I reiterate by saying that, no, I will never take it back. And I'm going to say it again here. The same thing our brother is saying, a very dark man. You can see these people, what did they do? They go try, you know, so I've made an instances before. If you get picky where they grow up, he carry remote, he try and take break television or TV, anyhow they call her now. You know, then if papa want to talk, maybe mama can say, no, leave her, it's just a baby. The pikin go look and say, I just use remote to break television. My papa and mama say, make them leave me side the baby. One day, that remote, now your head, now you want knock and put. That's the same thing our government are doing to us. They have tried us. They have tested us. They know that majority of us are cowards. Yes, they are cowards. Okay, who they insult, who they fight people when they question government to do the right thing. Not be the same Nigerians. So these people that they watch when you and I they fight each others. They watch us from distance. They'll be listening. Say, oh, that they fight themselves. Maybe they fight, maybe they break themselves head. The people that come to the comment section to insult us or do all those things, every platform where you go, they are Nigerians. Don't tell me they were paid, but they are still Nigerians, right? You see, these people, they have tested us. They know that we are cowards. We can't do anything. Now, only math we just did. So that's why they are applying more rules, more strictness. We go fit tie our neck where. I've said this so many times. If these guys, they have the power to shut down all social media platforms, they will do it. Although they have the power, maybe they have not activated it yet because Buhari activated it at that time by shutting down Twitter. You guys remember. This guy can shut everything up, but only it will affect Nigerians in Nigeria, non-Nigerians in diaspora. You are telling us not to insult the satanic elites, the satanic politicians that have been recycling themselves since Nigeria was created. You are telling us make we not insult them, we will not call them out. That you will start arresting people. Now, so they BO for life for my people. You know, so many of you listening to me right now, where you did today, now something push you reach there, or some of the sources that you are enjoying today, that's what they push you reach there. Sometimes what we pray for doesn't come how we want it to come. It comes in a different form, in a different way, in a different dimension. Yes. Sometimes you go use your hand, push, the thing will come knock your head. I believe still in that area that they go so. You have done everything. You have succeeded in impoverishing Nigerians. You have succeeded in doing every part of nonsense to Nigerians. But at the moment now to shut our mouth permanently, make we not dey talk again. Eh? They pass a budget. Today, El-Rufai's son, I did a video this morning. El-Rufai's son, despite that, yes, he papa not get good name like that. But the way he picky do or talk, it means a lot. We should focus on the message and leave the messenger. As one of my Naija Watch gave me a wonderful feedback this evening. Let's focus on the message and leave the messenger. Is it right that every year these people will be changing budget? They'll be adding a car budget every year. The car where we deferred by 160 million just less than a year ago. Wait to do me does well. Not be every year me till they change car. And not till they do my car. Eh? These people, they change car every year. They'll change pot of soup every year. Change their wardrobe. Change spoons. Change every single thing. Their pandedium every year. They must change them. Now, El-Rufai's son can come and say, no, this cannot happen. You have to stop it. Yes. What kind of life is this, for Christ's sake? Eh? Now, so they go like this. We can't talk. If you talk, they want to intimidate you. Eh? It's very, very sad. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. I would like to quickly reference to this particular video again. Please bear with me. Let me put it on the screen so that we can quickly reference to it. Because the video, I just want to forward it to where the El-Rufai son talk today. Because although it's already on Naija Watch, for some of you that have not seen it, make you say whether it don't make sense. Waiting he talks so. And they don't go apply them. They will not do anything. They don't go apply them. Never. Because these people, that's so they just be. They have a long way to go. I'm telling you, they have a long, long, long way to go. We can't continue like this. Nigeria is not working. You and I know it's not working. Eh? We know it's not working. Just imagine, anybody who insult the government now will be arrested. Let me see the talker now. Listen to this. We're back here again. This one is a shocking video. Because
if they bought vehicles like us to do rent,
government has a waste of money. My people, make una listen to it.
So the recurrent issue is in every budget, even a young person like myself, we budget for vehicles every year, we budget for utensils every year. So what I would like us to do, sir, to open more revenues or block loopholes, is to look at all these ministries that are bringing their budgets. If they bought vehicles last year, please, they should just relax now. Vehicles do not expire. These are the little things, Mr. Speaker, that unless we start looking at them, the loopholes we talk about will not come out. I want to thank the leadership for sessions like this and other experienced members. It's a learning opportunity. But on this, the Oronsai report, sir, should be implemented. It is key. That is one. The second and most important thing to me, since I was I'm still a young man, since I was a boy, budgets every year come with new computers, new furniture. These things don't expire, sir. We should cut them out totally. We can't be asking Nigerians. We can't have a tax reform bill that could shape the fiscal shape of this country. While as leaders, we are not cutting anything. So I urge the chairman, I'm honored, sir, that I chair a committee that has CBN, but my budget is not on here. But committee chairman that are more experienced than myself should look into this. Nigerians are tired of every agency buying fork and knife every year.
Listen, guys, I understand, I already know. Okay, I'll just stop it right there in case you want to listen to my own analysis. It's right there on Naija Watch. But I wanted you to focus on that particular video to see where truth not did that message. Truth not did. We can't continue like this. We need to continue to speak. Don't allow anybody to intimidate you. The fear where they fear, yes, people are still buying every day. In case you're not aware, most of the people that are scared to speak, a lot of them have died already through other means. Some people that are scared not to go to prison, a lot of them have died already through other means. The same means they are running away from. Yes. That's why they be. That's why you're the be. Nothing is working in the country. I'm here. Don't let anybody tell you. If you want to ask questions, ask me. Not call your mama, call your papa. Me go tell you. I dey here. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. In fact, the only people we thought they work for Nigeria and are people we God bless say yes, you still get money. But in the other way around, it's still affecting you. The only thing that you can say, you can boast or say, okay, you don't look price tag if you want to buy anything. But what about the insecurity? What about the dilapidated roads? What about the poverty that have given birth to a lot of touts on the street that can decide to harm you today? What happened to that? We have a long way to go. Let's move on. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Today is Friday, 20th December, 2024. Thank you very much, Mother of Omami Diaspora, for your time with us, for what you do all the time, for the love, for the protection, everything, for your prayers. We appreciate you, Mommy. We love you so much. Thank you very much, Abu Azi. I really do appreciate you for all that you do. Thank you for your selfless service. Thank you, Madam Patricia Bojumi, Madam Iris Finance, Madam Martina Albasi TV. God bless you, all my people. Appreciate you, Peggy Mondi. Thank you very much. Tonya Tom, thank you. Marvis Omorise, thank you. Christian CXL, thank you, my wonderful people. My first super shout out of today, Adelaja Ogobeyi. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Your pocket never, ever run dry. Thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. I'm going to showcase the rest people on the screen. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you all. I'll showcase the rest on the screen right now as we continue with our presentation. I'm going to be posting out a link shortly for those of you that want to join us so that you can come in. Let's talk about all these things together, what is affecting us. Thank you. Well, let's take this quickly.
Go better, Nigeria, go better. Akpu don dey police cell more than 3 weeks. They no carry and go court. They no do anything. They just hold am there. Nobody fit talk. Dele Farotimi is still in a kitty cell. Yaya Bello, wey dem talk, say make him come back for January 25 or 29 for bail. They went through back door. They don't give am bail. It go better. Which kind better be that? Federal government make law. They went to Supreme Court to say local government autonomy has come to stay. But the governor enter. He sacked all the local government. It's like make president enter, sack all the governors. Say, oh yeah, make it that they go. Now new governor I go put now. You go say Nigeria go better. Our lawlessness is out of this world. I don't see it changing because when we move forward 3 steps, they send us backward 7 steps. In a country where oppression is the order of the day, road safety announced, say this festive period, anybody wey no get paper, make you no come out to that come out na lie. Then they talk, say indirectly, anybody wey no get paper, you go pay Christmas, you go drop Christmas gift for road. God will fix it. We don't win. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for this local government autonomy. Thank you, my Lord, from Edo, for your judgment this morning. We are happy and we are most grateful for this. May God bless you. May God bless our judiciary. President Tinubu, I'm going to send you a cow for Christmas. Because this one where you don't do, we thank you so much. And Edo Assembly, I expect you guys to start impeachment notice on the speaker and the governor for even removing local government chairmen in Edo. That's a capital offense. Edo governor and speaker must go. They have to start doing things properly. Development must come from local government, not from states. The reason why people run to Lagos from Edo, people run to Abuja from Edo State is because it's only the states that are developing. Local government have been cancelled for years. Thank you for this judgment. Thank you for this. Now,
I'm the national coordinator of the Take It Back movement.
And your reaction to what transpired?
Yeah, well, I think number one, we're happy that Dele Farotimi has been granted bail. Albeit the fact that the bail was granted, the bail that was granted is under very stringent terms. But at any rate, we also feel that the courts are done injustice, even with this bill, because this is a case that should have been thrown out by the court from the first day it got to court. Because even as it stands, that everyone knows that there's no such thing as criminal defamation. Anyone who feels defamed, the position of the law is to sue at a civil court. So, and to sue for redress. So, and of course, they knew this, and that was why he had to go and abduct Dele Farotimi all the way from Lagos, brought him down here to Ekiti, where it is easier to influence the police, where it's easier to influence the magistrate, and that's exactly what has played out here today. What the magistrate has done today is not justice, but to sanction injustice that has been perpetrated against Dele Farotimi all the time. This case has been, I think it's an embarrassment, and it's important.
Begin in Ekiti State, where Magistrate Court has granted bail to human rights lawyer Dele Farotimi in the sum of 30 million naira. They also asked him to provide 3 sureties with a landed property within the jurisdiction. As part of conditions for his bail, he is to refrain from media interview and submit his international passport. The case was then adjourned till the 13th of January 13th of February, 2025. Dele Farotimi is facing a 16th count charge for allegedly defaming Afe Babalola in his book titled Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. He's also facing a 12th count charge at the Federal High Court at Ekiti, where he was earlier granted bail. Opinions have been divided since his arrest in Lagos State, after which he is subsequently charged, court in Ekiti, and remanded at the Correctional Center. The Yoruba Social Cultural Group of Fedifere is calling for his release, while others want Dele Farotimi to prove the allegations raised in his book at the courts. And our reporter in Ekiti State, Adiola Aderigbe, joins me for more on this development. Thank you for joining us, Adiola. Talk to us about his appearance in court today. We understand he's been granted bail. What were the conditions given to him for that?
Good afternoon. Dele Farotimi was brought into court around 9:45 a.m. this morning. He was accompanied to the court by police officers of the State Command from the Rapid Response Squad and the officials of the Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I thought you guys should listen to that interview. But the only thing I would like to quickly say here because I'm done with my presentation. I just want to give this before I start picking calls. And for those of you that want to join us, we posted that link earlier on. It's only Madarita that is here. Black part away say post link. By now, you are still not on the panel. If I find you 5,000 naira, now they'll say I find you 5,000 naira. All right. But what I want to say is this. Okpebolo saying you are pro Obaseki. Well, I tell them I say these people that deceive them, they deceive all of us. Say you are pro Obaseki. The same Obaseki people now they threaten, they say once they take over power, all of them will be dealt with. Now not here and we talk as that. PDP chairman talking. So that means the probe Okpebolo saying want to do. But can somebody come here and educate us? All of them they talk for corner, blah blah blah. To know so na be APC people. Una come here, come educate us. Una so one probe Obaseki. We no hear from una again. We no hear from una again. As soon as they talk, so now want to deal with Obaseki. Now so them Obaseki, as so go say the plan say they want to deal with you now. They can't take power after they say if court don't kick una come off for office. Now listen to Aso Godaro yesterday telling you that he get 100% that he's going to reclaim back his mandate. What a confidence! Now another wuru when we see the year they go now say be like say Tinubu don't turn it back on Okpebolo. I don't know whether that's true. Now wuru or make I talk for English allegedly. They say Tinubu don't turn it back. Say wait till be all this rubbish now. Wait till they happen for you so. Now so the matter be. No, I'm not part of this. And so me the year I don't know whether not. So be like say the man say no. Even the local government matter way there, those states now, and all that, the suspension and everything. They say now Tinubu made decision to say, "Kai, what are you doing there? You don't have the power. You don't have the power to suspend these people." You don't understand? So, my people, well, I'm not worried. 2025, the thing will be as it gets. Felix, I know they see your face, so everywhere you day for there, you're dark, like say that I don't see you now. I don't see you. Thank you, my brother. To be honest, my people, it's crazy. Okpebolo say go proper Masaki. Now we are there, so I felt on that they say don't trust these people. They know they probe themselves. Now why they are only telling you what you want to hear. By the way, where is the committee where they say they go carry up, go bundle Obaseki? Where is Mr. Alex where they say they go bundle Obaseki from where he did? Obaseki should be in house arrest as we are just talking now. Mr. Alex, come and talk, because you celebrated that Rama Park overhead bridge that day. So come and tell us, come and give us update. What happened to the overhead bridge? Guy, I know Mr. Alex is already disappointed. Because Mr. Alex, the way you take celebrate, people go even say, I mean, you be APC man, you really celebrate. You can't even be like saying you can't forget yourself. No, I mean, say you yourself, you don't cry for his ass. Now, these people don't put pepper for your eye. Nobody be don't like better thing though. Even me myself, I was still celebrating, maybe they do all this thing. If I wait to me for first celebrate, say they really, genuinely probe Obaseki. You know why for celebrator? Because the next governor will go still come, go still probe Okpebolo. Me want make that track of probing day. It's not about the person right now. I just want the track of probing day. Anybody will come on, they expect that you will be probed. But if you not go let Okpebolo probe Obaseki, oh God, no, I don't understand. Okpebolo job be like somebody that they gag right now. The man is being careful, Although some people say maybe you're the way made the matter for court finish. Say the man will show you true color, he will step on so many toes. But for now, you know, there is some kind of invisible gagging that you cannot see, I cannot see, but it's actually happening. Invisible gagging is happening. My people, I take and reach so that we can start talking. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Thank you so much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Christmas is around the corner. Well, by the way, which day be Christmas? Make I check them. I know today now. I know say 5 days from now, but which day for put? Mercy.
My brother, if you don't know, it's for Sunday.
Now Sunday for.
Yeah, I told you small now. Why you know they were Christmas for food?
I don't know how I want to know. If I know how they ask, he said how you don't know. I want to know. Is it compulsory that I must know the day we for put?
Tell me Christmas card, I will tell you the day.
The day we Christmas for 50s. Okay, Wednesday. I bet stay mute, my brother. Stay mute. Thank you. You know, Wednesday night, Christmas, see, very soon now. Now, if they come. Now they sweet for the Christmas one. Very soon now, it don't pass. They will now be waiting for New Year. For those of us from Edo State, we have Igwe Festival. Our Oba have done is Igwe Festival. My papa they do it soon, so I go there Benin in less than a few hours. It's a couple of hours from now. I want to go do Igwe Festival with my papa. You know, so and once I don't do that one, come back to Lagos. Those of you that is not from Edo State, you might not understand what Igwe Festival means, but my Edo people understand what it means. We don't joke with it. It's very, very important. Madarita, na, all those Canadian people, they don't understand what it means.
Help me.
Canadian people, they don't understand what it means.
Where leaves, so you will keep my hope for me.
Yes, now.
You don't make our beloved stuff.
I used to remember that growing up, you know, when sometimes I feel emotional, thinking that it's because of safety. 5 a.m. they come to your house and they share the area leave. It was a great time, you know, but things have changed. It's not it's left for us to uphold that tradition.
Margarita, you know that time you knock from door to door, but this time around, because of the insecurity, people will not open doors for
exactly, yeah. But they still do it, but it's not as, you know, prevalent as it was, you know, back then in the 80s. You know, it's not the same.
So, yes, but I will experience this year on in the next couple of hours.
That's nice. Enough pounded yam and egusi soup. Exactly. Mr. Elvis.
It's very, very important. I have to the ancient city of Benin. Anyway, my people, let's move on. Make we not go come on for road. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Mike Akebari. God bless you. Yes, I know now, Madarita. I mean, they teach Madarita just now. You know, it should be not a bit talk all those things before now. You know, I did try for their body for this platform. I think they have to
try.
Black part are not sabi sleep Benin, not know Benin.
Trouble they keep and that one will come.
That you go, they go. That one black part, he cannot speak Benin. He doesn't understand Benin. He's fat. All those Texas boys. You have to see them run. Oh. Anyway, let's move on. Ogashimize is on the phone. Thank you very much, sir, for calling in. Good evening to you. Ogashimize, you have 3 minutes. You must work with it today. Thank you, sir. Talk to us.
Neither watch. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I greet everyone. Mommy, that's right. I greet you.
Thank you, sir.
For all you do. Yes, neither watch. There's kind of things people do here. Believe me, I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it at all.
I bet tell us. We are willing to learn.
They can't even know what someone is doing. My daughter called me yesterday, so my attention was divided into two. So see, neither watch. I will do something that if I do, it can throw me up on this panel. Believe me.
Okay.
I'm just holding my
But we still never understand what they talk. Oh, you don't talk 4 things. Now I don't understand any of the above. You say you called yesterday, your daughter called you. So what are you saying, sir? So what does that mean?
I didn't pick up that call. You were. He said, Naija was telling me that I should talk. Because my attention already divided into two.
Yeah, but nobody listen. Ogashime said, okay, is that why you said some kind of thing that happened on the platform? You don't like it, right?
This kind of thing they talk, that's not right. Believe me.
What's not right?
It's not good. Believe me.
What's not right? What's not? Hold on now. The reason why nobody can understand when you are talking, you talk. You don't let people. I'm asking you a question, and till now I still don't understand what you are saying. What is not right? What is not good?
Why someone will sitting somewhere? You don't know what happened when you were asking me. You say I should talk. You say it's like my attention is somewhere. Yes, I was telling you, my daughter called me.
Okay, did anybody accuse you of that?
Yes.
Who?
I'm so busy. After I've come into the panel.
Hold on. You said Black Panther accused you of that, right?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. Okay, listen, sir. Listen. In case of next time, to make this simple, when you are talking like this and your daughter is calling you, please hang up the phone, attend to your daughter, and call back later when it's convenient. You cannot multitask. Hold on now. You cannot multitask when you are talking on a live broadcast. It doesn't make no sense. Because I need your attention when you are calling to the broadcast, and your daughter needs your attention. You have to choose one. So I'm advising you to choose your daughter first. When you are done, you call back. That's it. So you should learn from that so that it doesn't happen next time. Me, I cannot be talking to you. You'll be talking to somebody else on the phone. I won't, even me, I might hang the phone on you. I won't take it. How did he use it against you, sir? What did he say? Can you tell us? Because I can't remember. Okay, but Ogashime say you'll be talking for 4 minutes now, just quarrel, now you be talking about things. This is not good. It's not healthy for the platform, please. 4 minutes you take the talk. See, you are talking about everybody. Black Panther offend you, Alex offend you. This is the first call of the day, and it's disrupting the platform already.
Okay. Let me just move on. Sorry, let me move on. Naija Watch. Let me say something here. Now, you see what Dele Farotimi is passing through now. It's no good. All Nigerians are supposed to stand up on their feet and support this man. In the sense that come out, if these people want to take our this thing away from us, they don't want our rights. They want to take our right from us. The right of talking, the right of doing everything. They want to take it away from Nigerians. But Nigerians in Nigeria don't understand what is going on. So they need to stand up and support Dele Farotimi, that has a mind, that has no fear to speak. So he's doing all of this for Nigerians, but Nigerians don't want to understand that instead, they're doing all things together, another thing together. It's no good. Nigeria should wake up and support who is speaking out, not somebody that this thing can happen to anybody,
Okay. Round up in 30 seconds, sir. 30 seconds. You'll be talking now for 7 minutes. Thank you.
Sorry. Yesterday, these people that lost these children that lost their life, I never speak anything about that. Please, my condolences go with them, the family. I commiserate with them. They should take heart for their great loss was. May God.
It's very sad. Very, very sad. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Ogashimizi. Now they say they don't invite the owner of Ife former wife. No, they say they don't invite her. They don't arrest her, maybe. Then we're gonna carry camera, go show us where for arrest her where it did. As this evening, so where it did. Begging today. Anyway, let's move on. Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. So I will come to the panel. Let me just quickly drop this.
Thank you.
Correct, sir.
Yes, thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you for all you presented. I greet everybody. Brother Chibeze.
No. Hold on. Okay. I will not allow you people to turn this platform to a buzz boost. It's not a saga platform, please. No need for that, please.
Okay.
Please.
Let me talk to the PDP chairman. The PDP chairman is right when he said there is nothing happening on that side. I said it before. I said, when I say something the way it is, people don't announce it. That Mr. Alex said this, so he came back to give us reports. It's like people just wait. If I say something that's not wrong, that is not so correct, they blow it out of, the way it ought to be. For me, some of what he said is right. But as a PDP chairman, for me, the way he's talking, he's supposed to be bragging of their achievements. So, yeah.
But he was not invited. No, hold on, Mr. Alex. Sometimes you are a learned person. When you are diverted, sometimes just decide to be silent. Doesn't mean if I want to drag you to the right lane, I cannot do that. He was invited to talk about the car theft. Nobody called him to come and talk about achievements. So a time limit. So that's what he addressed.
Yes. The way he was speaking, he spoke as if they turned those states into Dubai. But for me, APC government, they've not done anything. I've said it over and over. I'm disappointed already. So I don't know why you were saying, Mr. Alex.
No. You kick out that time and you celebrated the grammar part that. Although I still use that. I still are peaceful. Yeah, they don't carry caterpillar go your house. That's so nobody right now just start for here. They say they carry and go a magba for your house. Is there your house?
These people are bad. Politicians are bad people. They are very bad. And they think it's funny. It's not funny. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, you'll be thinking the savior is coming or something.
So you be thinking like APC la savior.
No. You think, listen, all of them have been the same. You'll be thinking, okay, this one may want to use their sense. They may want to use their mind to see how they can rectify to rewrite history. But they just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
I never see anything. When I tell you at that time, make una talk about APC, you and Madarita, una come to beat me for here. I never see anything.
APC did not campaign. What are you going to talk about? We used Tinubu and Buhari to speak against them. But the guy was not speaking to anybody.
Okay.
What did we have? We only had Tinubu government and Buhari government to use against them. And we did that very well. The guy was not talking. Rufai was crying. Come out. They said the Arise TV should bring $1 million. Later they said they didn't say so. So the guy did not come out. He did not campaign. So it's a mess. It's a mess.
Okay.
It's a mess.
Thank you, Mr. Alice.
I'll join you soon.
Yes, sir.
I'll join you.
All of una way support these people. I never see a little. I know why they laugh. The situation of those things don't they affect people like me? They could not know. It don't affect me. It don't affect me. I go there beginning the next couple of hours. My security go tight. It go tight. If you even chose to, you not go reach where I did. By God's grace, not your worry. You get where we take day. Go tight. Everywhere go tight. We never born you. You get to it. You get to it. They never born you. Never born you. Never born you. Mention the name. Now they suffer am, not be people like us.
My brother, sorry to interfere. A bad down when they talk so. They never born and they never born. I dey always make one parable say, you will come up for say you want to go break person head for your house. You don't leave your head for us.
Not mind them. As that my brother talk and say, don't mind them. Not mind them. Since as me your big rich now, so we see they crawl, they crawl secretly. Never born you now. Get now Nigeria with day now. I first tell you all some of you they come in for UK, they insult me, they do this. I say, call Nigeria, tell me your location, go see. Tell me, not they call die back of your useless phone. They insult us. Oh, they call out your satanic government, satanic politicians. Now that someone know they call them, one they saw them, one they call them satanic again. All of them are satanic. They are satanic. You know, they say, December I will day so. What do you like, baby? Do never bomb you. You get too head. If they raise shoulder, don't they raise shoulder for? Don't be everybody raise shoulder for. Yes, get the way everybody ought to day. We want to make our country better now with day. We don't want to scatter anything. I want Nigeria to work. That's why you see I'm telling our government to do the right thing. I love Nigeria. Nigeria still remains the best country in the world. You might not understand. It's the best. I was with some of my guys that came from Canada yesterday. Some of them from the UK. Another. Oh, in fact, some people catch me yesterday. Some people that came from Canada. I was with one of my brother. I don't want to mention his name. So through there, I saw that people came from Canada and all that. Then I get to say, Nigeria was finally will see you. So we did video. They did a lot of video and pictures. In case you see my picture or video anywhere, just know say I don't talk about myself for here. But still, you know what these guys were saying yesterday? They were saying that regardless of what, Nigeria remained the best. What are you saying? It's echo. Many of you listening to me right now, it's echo now. This so. And it's echo now. Now UK did right now, still following on this side the code. Now, wait, is this something that we should be brag or proud of? We can't be proud of it now. How much you get for your account? What would they say abroad is better? But even the money, would they feel enjoy them? But let's be honest ourselves. The money we all of us get for account for abroad, how you think they enjoy them? You get better car for your garage, so where you use and go? Use and go work. From there, go supermarket. From there, come house. If you're a romantic man, you carry your wife, go drink or go eat pizza or eat Chinese food or whatever. Or
romantic
steak.
men don't exist in Nigeria, Mr. Elvis. Speaking about romantics. I just
So
wanted to put it out there.
no, me, I'm romantic. I'm romantic. So, so take your wife out. Go eat steak. Drink better drinks. Look good, feel good. But at the end of the night, all of us go wear jackets. Now only the summer we even say talk. I bet we not talk the rest. Let's be honest. Nigeria, our country remained the best. It remained the best. Just forget. You know what it means to be in Nigeria, a country where yes, people know your value because this is where you are from. Can anybody call me slave in my country, for example? Madam Origin, they call, make I pick. I be want you entire new episode. So, Madam Origin, good evening to you, man. Please talk to us.
What did you say, Mr. Nigel? I won't quarrel.
Baba, I say you they call. Let me pick your call first before I finish my submission.
Okay, I think say Madam Origin, because I'm ready to quarrel. In fact, I came to quarrel with you.
What did I do again now?
Yes. Before I quarrel with you, let me greet the great mama. I greet you. Thank you for giving us this your hot head son. That is keeping this candle light. You're a great mother. God bless you. I want to greet all the ninjas, all our people that are here coming out every day. God bless you all. Mr. Niger,
yes, ma'am.
The quarrel is this. Please, whenever you're talking about this in Nigeria, that's still the best. Please clarify. Because all my people in the village, the people I represent, they don't see what you're seeing. You see, those of you that are in diaspora that are getting some change, I come and flip it on our face. I tell us Nigeria is the best. We don't see it, we don't feel it. Excuse me, Mr. Nigel.
Madam Origi, let me quickly come in there. You know, I will advise you take that word back that people have some change. It's an insult to any Nigerians that lives abroad that is doing well back home.
Please, I apologize.
No,
Yes,
yes.
I take it right back.
Nobody have change. And everybody get the way they take day on their own. I mentioned something before in the past, Madam Origi. I don't know if you listened that time. I said a tenant. I saw a tenant full of happiness with his wife, drinking wine and gisting outside. This is a tenant. So you don't need to be rich to feel good in your country. So let's remove the money you have in your account. Your country remains the best in the world. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. If that was the vex you, I take it back. I don't want to make anybody. In fact,
No, wait till first when I say those of us in a diaspora that have some change. Nobody has some change.
I'm also talking about myself. I am talking about myself.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
If I have, I go to Nigeria and I feel good and I have, what it takes to take care of myself there, irrespective of the fact that here I am, I may be, to be honest, it's possible I may be struggling here, but when I get to Nigeria, it's not going to be the same. So that is what I want you to balance it up.
No, but I'm trying to let you know, even the same people that you are trying to pity for, many of them are happy. They are happier than you that lives abroad. The people you are pitying for, some of them live in one room, they rent one room. They find they are, I don't know how to describe it. So maybe you will not get it. So I don't want you to look in the perception of maybe you must have money to live a comfortable life in Nigeria. Now, people are still happy back home. Not everybody. They are not complaining here. Madam Origin, they are not complaining here. I'm telling you, nobody have ever complained to me. Since I came, nobody have ever complained, say they are tired, they are suffering. They don't complain amount the day. They only come to your inbox to lie to you. They are not complaining. Thank you.
Let me give you an example. Like I told you, I live in the village. I think that is one of the best things my father did for me. He brought us to the village to live in the village. And I didn't know that Nigeria was as miserable as it is until I left the shores of Nigeria. In fact, we walked barefoot. We went to every climb of the trees, enjoyed ourselves. It was beautiful living in the village. That being said, when you come to see what the government is supposed to do for the people, that is where the crux of the matter is. The fact that the government is supposed to use to invest in the villages, in the sub-cities, build roads, they are not doing it. So I am trying to, why I said I come to Para is I want you to balance it. Wealth is not comfort. I agree with you 100%. So I want you to balance it. When you are saying that honestly, I will agree with you that home remains the best. When I get home in my village, because I love to go back to the village when I get to Nigeria, I enjoy it. So that we don't confuse the atrocity that our government is doing, trying to make it look like the people are happy. Maybe they are happy because he that is down needs fear no fall. But all the insecurities and all the buying and all the villages where they have been deserted, they are not going to be saying the same thing.
And like yes, yeah, that's why that's why you and I, we are here every day talking to see how the country can be better. Because the reason why I'm saying Nigeria remain the best, which I will continue to say, I'm saying it because if this satanic set of people can just apply a little bit by giving us, for example, security, permanent light, good healthcare, good road infrastructure, and the rest, we can do it. I bet you 80% of Nigerians in the diaspora will move back home. We'll tell ourselves the truth now. We are suffering abroad now.
You are correct. So when they talk this one, make sure you hammer say, but for our government, that they are the one that is causing this insecurity, and we need to figure out how they need to, whatever that can be done to move them aside. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
See now we quarrel. Thank you.
We don't quarrel here. All of us, they learn from here. You know, when we say something that is not aligning, we correct each other's. Mandarita corrected me 2-3 days ago here. So yes, the only problem that we have when you not correct people, they not take it personal. That's when I don't like it. So why not? For me, I'm not big past person that they correct. Anybody can correct me. But yes, I'll reemphasize that Nigeria remains the best country in the world. I get why. Normally, how you say me I go value another country past my country before? I don't fit. Someone like me, I don't fit. I'm a patriotic Nigerian. Maybe I make me they fight all the time. I want my country better. May I for enjoy them properly. Not be the way we take the enjoy them, so you they wash your back all the time. You they drive, only you go they drive, your eyes not the finish for side mirror. Now I know this thing, not that I'm not aware of it, you know. So yeah. But nevertheless, I'd like us to move on. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel write something. I believe saying Madarita now me go direct that comment too. Because Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Madarita say we are not romantic. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel don't ask you question, Madarita. Somebody will buy car, house, land, iPhone for a woman is not romantic. Is it not true? We go
That's
buy
a
car
businessman. Mr. Johnson, that's a businessman.
Who shall be businessman again? We go back.
Okay, Mr. Elvis. I don't want to open. I don't want to open
a house. Now be romantic.
Okay, Mona, not very
sweet mama, please, tell them, sweet mama.
No, this matter not be me talking. I'm not Mona. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel.
Sweet mama, H.O. Love you, mama. Tell them. Business transactor.
House.
Louder, mama, louder.
Go not be me. I just wanted to be a spokesman. I don't know.
No, make him come and make him talk for himself. Maybe we teach how to be romantic.
Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, come out and answer your question, or rather explain, elucidate more.
Okay, hold on. Thank you, Mr. Magnus, for calling in. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Mr. Rajawat.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much. Who the phone?
Good evening, Mama. Mommy Nasbra.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, the Polaris.
Who they talk?
For the commenters and everybody. This is MC Magnus.
Okay, Magnus. I see your name. Yes, talk to us.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Rajawat.
Yes, sir.
What I want to say concerning your program about the Erufai son. What that boy said is a complete truth. Despite his father is not, maybe he did not do well. On my own, I believe that man did not do well. But his son is a young boy coming out to say, purchasing cars every year is not good, which is a complete truth. These are the young, vibrant people that we needed in Nigeria to speak the truth. Look at what is going on in Edo State. Purchasing car every year, people are purchasing, taking cars that is not belong to them, which are other people that, let me say, in another table or other people that is coming, which they're supposed to be using cars, using that same car. Look at this person who collected a prado chip that said the prado chip they have an accident, he protested this thing, he bought a tire, the car is an accident car, he did this, which is absolute nonsense. Every year they will be allocating money for Lulu cars. Why the citizens are getting poorer every blessed year?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. They fear. They don't fear God. They don't fear God.
They fear God. I beg. Citizens, poor ones, they suffer every day. They die, they go. I beg. Nigeria government, make una fear God. I beg. Una people want be. Who for no why listen to people when they talk? Make una listen to people. Make una fear God. Una they go abroad. How they see what they happen for Nigeria for abroad? I beg Nigeria government. Make una change your pattern. This pattern na old pattern over the use man. Make una forget all this nonsense Nigeria government.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless. Thank you, sir. All right, my people. Anyway, I would like to quickly go back to Oga Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel said, Madam Rita, Mama Ishona is they out now one more day romantic. While Divine Cross say, women, what do you really want from men? That one not true. There, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel constantly talking again, Madam Rita. He say, wait, now leave, more go cut that bitter leaf, we could give you flower. Now that one now wanted the romantic. Because we guess all those leave, a bamoko, a bawolo war, all those leave, cut and give you. Would that make us romantic? I don't understand. We could spend money, buy this, but still say we know they try. On everything. Anyway, let's move on. We don't want to change the topic, but I appreciate every one of you, my people. Now, God bless you. Now, let's start talking. Madam Rita, talk to us. You are the first on the panel. Good evening to
you. Mr. Elvis, good evening. My lovely mommy diaspora, I'm the only one that loves you very much. Greetings to Mr. Felix. My lovely, beautiful Mama H.O., good evening, Ma. My darling brother Alex, good evening, sir. And my other darling brother Black Panther, good evening. And everybody in the panel, and Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, special evening to you too.
Black Panther day here. Who put door for him? Black Panther, how did he get here?
I beg, Mr. Elvis. I beg. And
I just do it, go finish. I am spiritual, so you don't know.
You know, I don't challenge you. You do.
The day we go meet, I go speak, and we are in a public forum. We are not supposed to exhibit our languages here.
Mr. Elvis, you were doing. Mr. Elvis, you were doing
No mind now. You don't know anything. You're the young.
Mr. Elvis is Oyibo Ajebota. Mr. Alex, teach him.
You were carry you drag go for UK. Me were there for Nigeria. They talk.
Let's go do it festival together in the next couple of hours. If you
you feel pray with cola, and if you pray cola,
no cola. In less than 3 hours now, you go say I'm back from Benin.
No mind now. But I like you.
I beg, go and hide yourself.
UK Piki.
Black pattern. Now you know that. Now you know understand the language. Now you know understand the language where Mr. Heavy they speak. Mr. Heavy they speak English. Not be Edo.
Now me to teach Mandarin English here. Alex, all of them. Mr. Midwest people, Prince Collins, all of them. Oga Chris,
They know the year.
We'll soon drive you go England. Don't worry. I'll send some boys. They won't carry you.
Okay,
Mr. Elvis.
I dare
Mr. Elvis, Mr. Elvis, me myself not there now. If you feel talker for Benin, for this question, only want to ask you so. Always very not telling no my year. I will go away, but we bury.
Okay.
Mona allow Madam Rita talk. That Benin are Chinese. I be gonna leave that guy.
Madam Rita, I beg.
Yes.
Make you use Benin to give your submission today. Thank you.
Mr. Alvin, stop looking for my trouble, please.
If I say we're going to use every language, give submission here, so that I go see how Naija will go turn to.
Mr. Pamphlet is here.
I forgot to mention. Okay, Mr. Malik Abdul Malik is here, and Mr. Pansad. Good to see you, sir. Good evening. Rather good afternoon,
you don't
everybody.
put Darlene for my own now. You put Darlene for the other one, Darlene brother.
Oh, excuse me.
See jealousy, my God. That is brotherly and sisterly darling. It's not the other darling. Mr. Pansat.
Mr. Pansat, sir. Maybe you've not been following very well. Just like my black soup, it's not everybody that qualifies. Even Mr. Elvis has still not qualified for my black soup. And Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. You have not.
Hold on first.
Wait
Prince
now.
Oga Chris, now you decide Prince also because this Prince O now me not understand again. I best speak.
Can I speak?
Good evening, sir. Domo.
I wish I can't be Prince O again. Now when they can't give you Prince O.
Oh my God, Mr. Elvis.
I tried logging with the other my YouTube. I don't know. It just disconnect. Now so I use this one.
Everybody security tight. Prince O.
No, no, I think they use this YouTube from time to time if I get problem with the other connection. So
okay,
yeah.
No, Wahala. I go change your name by myself on the screen right now. But Madam Rita, go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Mr. Chris from Dublin, Domosa, good evening. And Mr. Pansat, you haven't qualified for me to use the word darling, but good evening, sir. And I respect you a lot.
I go work hard for them, huh?
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes. And to my brothers and sisters in the comment section, those of you watching from home, and it's good to hear Madam Origin's voice. Good evening, ma. I just want to say something, Mr. Elvis. What about Mr. Joseph Orji? Mr. Joseph Orji, if you're there, we miss you here. We miss you here. I hope you're all right.
Yeah, it's better now, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
What about give us a mandate? Give us a mandate.
Give us our mandate, my brother. Where are you? Where are you?
Don't abandon us, so don't abandon us for one street.
You don't go on vacation now. Christmas don't reach. They don't go on vacation.
Yes, very neat from Oyo State. It's possible. And so greeting to everybody, who has been here. Mr. Trukse Biboise. I think Mr. I've forgotten our Igbo daddy again. I don't know. He's in this island. Anyway, I'm sure he's listening too. Good evening, sirs. And then my sisters, Irene Finest and every other good person, Madam Tusabi, Martina Obasi. I can't mention everybody's name now, but good evening, everybody. Aboazi as well. Yes, my voice is a bit better now, but in the course of speaking, if my voice is ceasing, I guess maybe at that time I would stop because yesterday my voice wasn't really, it was kind of husky. Let me use that word. And I want to say something to you about what happened yesterday. I would like to apologize to Mr. Simeon's mother because, I mentioned his mom because I love and I respect mothers. Mother is supreme. Yes, mother. In fact, mothers and fathers are supreme. And because of the kind of comment he made yesterday, it triggered something. And what he said was relative to one of my colleagues who just passed on. Is relative to what he said. So that's why, it takes a lot to really move me. I guess, the passing of somebody can also move me. So anyway, and I forgive Simeon for what he said. I forgive him, but please don't ever do that again. Don't do that again. Moving along. I'm just going to start from how you ended, Mr. Elvis. Mr. Azegbemi, the PDP state chairman, and he's talking about Jarrett's claim. Yes, I want to refer back to what Dr. CM was saying. And I would agree with him that, the proper way, if you want to prove somebody, just get, an independent auditor, to just go through these things. And if it's going to take time. Those of you who are waiting for results now, when you want to audit a government who has ruled for 8 years, it's not like you're marking scripts of students. It's a lot. We're talking about an entire state of over 4 million people. And we're talking about the business of what the governor did for 8 years. Even if they want to start from 4 years, 2020, because 8 years, all these people talking, they were all friends. Let's just say they want to start from 2020. You can imagine what they're investigating. It takes time. When EFCC wants to do an investigation, look at Yahya Bello's investigation. It took months before he came out, and they came out and said he was owing like almost over 100 billion or 80 billion naira. It's not just 2 weeks, scrutiny. It takes time. So that committee, whatever it is that they want to show us, we're waiting and we are waiting. But however, the recovery of vehicles and other government, properties, I don't know how the processes go, but if they want to use individuals in collaboration with the state police, I think that would be more kind of appropriate. But the fact that, but you know what, you can never please the opposition. You can never please people who do not like a government, because if you don't like a government, no matter what they do, even if they follow due process, as some people are saying, oh, it should involve the police and all that, even if they bring the police, what the normal word that they would say is, oh, they're nitpicking. That's what they would say. So, however, Nigeria is a jungle. But going back to Azebemi, for me, and I'm going to keep repeating it every time I hear anybody from PDP coming, bickering, and with the squabbles that goes on and on. I'm sick and tired of APC and PDP. And this was one of major reasons why I wanted to pick the Labour Party, Olumide Akpata, because I knew that what we are going to experience is another deja vu moment, which we are experiencing. 2020 to date, 2020 to 2024, I won't even say, 2016, but 2020 to date, Edo State was riddled with litigations upon litigations. But there's one thing that we forget. All the expenditures that we paid SAN, I would say allegedly judges, well, because Dele Farotimi has told how corrupt the system is, and lawyers, those were the biggest earners of Edo State money, based on my own assessment, because it was one litigation after another litigation. Now, 2024, what's going on? Another litigation. Who's paying for all these legal fees? Edo State taxpayers' money. So you see why I'm sick and tired of PDP and APC bickering. And there's a statement that Azebemi made. He said, how is it possible for someone to steal 21 cars? It's impossible. It means they'll have 21 drivers. It means they have this. Okay, what if moving along, Aswe Godalo returns some vehicle? What will Azebemi say? It's just like what Wole Iyamu, the former Chief Justice of, Attorney General of Edo State, he kind of agreed that he took government property, because he was claiming that, they should go to a hotel where he parked it. That means you are admitting that you actually stole. I can't even use the word take. It's stealing government property. And when he said it's impossible, I laughed, because he reminded me of Benue government. What's this man that was in the integrity group? The former the one that just passed before this one now. It was found that he took 32 vehicles. They showed the compound. Matawali of Zamfara State, 50 cars. 50 cars, 50. That is the one that we see, not the ones that even give their girlfriends or their side chicks or whomever as gift. On that, the government money, taxpayers' money. So Azebemi should not come and be sanctimonious to tell us that, it's impossible. Like seriously? When Goodluck Jonathan was leaving the presidency and his wife, they took spoons and forks and everything. It's the same thing that they are claiming that happened in Edo State. So nobody should come and tell me that, this person is too big. This person is so wealthy. Hello, Jeff Bezos is still working. Jeff Bezos is still working. He wants to make money. Elon Musk is still working. He wants to make money. Oprah Winfrey is still working. She wants to make money. Hello? If these people are richer than these politicians in Nigeria, don't come here to tell me they are too wealthy or it's impossible. Are you kidding me? I just want to put it out there. Nothing is impossible. And I'm not going to say, okay, this person stole unless I see proof. Okay, we'll see what Chris Naikari gave up. If he knew that vehicle was his, he can stand firm, confidently, like Dele Farotimi is stating that everything he wrote in his book, the criminal justice in Nigeria, he's ready to go to court. Nobody should change any text. Nobody should beg him. It shows that the man is confident that what he's saying is the truth. He's confident and he's willing to say it anyway. It's the same way if they take a vehicle from you and you know you purchased that vehicle in the legal process, with your own money. No, Boston or even MC Oluomo cannot take that car from you because you know that you purchased it. But many of them are like a Jessica, they are giving it up, they are arguing and fighting, but you know in your heart of heart, you stole that vehicle. And we're going through all this mess. I repeat, we are going through all this mess in Edo State. Let us be honest, because the way Governor Obaseki handed over, it was terrible. It was an insult. If you guys don't take it as an insult, let me educate you. When somebody walks away and you have entrusted something to somebody, let's say you own a company and you entrusted the chairman or the CEO of that company to take care of your company, you trusted him. All of a sudden, he walks away. He walks away without telling you anything about the books. That is disrespect. That is like a slap on the face. That is what Governor Obaseki did. If you had handed over properly, you tell the governor, the government, this is what number of vehicles that was disbursed. This is the ABCD. This is this is that. He didn't do that. He just went to Lagos. What do you think he did? What do you think that means? Edo people, are you sleeping? He slapped all of you and he doesn't give a rat's behind. That is the interpretation of former Governor Obaseki's behavior. That's exactly what happened. And that is why we are seeing these inconsistencies everywhere. Today we hear is 50 cars, today we hear is 20 cars, today we hear is 2 buses or 1 buses. How did you hand over? That's how we are dealing with this. And you expect the present governor should not look at the books? Come on. Even if he's not doing it properly, are you saying that this action they are taking is wrong? That's why I say people who are going against, with cutting of government property, you are just like an agbero. In fact, you are an agbero. And you're a wicked person. And that is what is kind of alluding to what El-Rufai's son is saying. This recurrent expenditure, it should stop. It should stop. But people want to sideline that and bring other sentiments and other issues just to distract the people. And many people, many Edo people are gullible. That is the truth, unfortunately. So, that part Azegbemi was talking. And then Mr. Alex said something that at least we'll have been hearing Azegbemi say, okay, this is what we achieved. The only thing Azegbemi mentioned was the world-class Obasanjo Hospital. Please, John Hopkins Hospital in the United States. And we can call that a world-class hospital dealing with oncology. Okay, now, can you now say, those of you who are Azegbemi, can you now say Stella Obasanjo Hospital in Edo State is the same as John Hopkins? When you people use terms like world class, I remember Mr. Sam Emovo was trying to correct what is our brother fiber optics. I've forgotten his name now. He was trying when he used the word world class. Sam Emovo had to tell you, say no, don't use the word world class. He said we have world class clinic because Sam Emovo knows perhaps. He has an understanding of what a world-class clinic is. So when the likes of Azegbemi comes to say world-class, it's comical to even hear it. It shows you're just playing politics. That's why I say APC and PDP, they are all the same. Abel Stone was working for what's his name? Former Governor Obaseki before. Most of all these players, the same thing with Philip Shaibu. He was high and mighty, standing on the pedestal there, screaming that he's supporting Governor Obaseki. But look at where we are today. Governor Obaseki will shout and say, oh, they are intimidating me. They want to take the governorship from me. Adams Oshomole is not doing well. Okay, they removed him. Later down the line, he built a building and said it's a labor building in Edo State and came to praise. In fact, it's like it was an ode to Adams Oshomole. What kind of game are they playing? Aren't you guys tired? Aren't you guys tired? So for me, anybody that is coming now, whether it's Mr. Rolex Watch Terebe, or whether it's what's his name, Jared Tenebe, what's the other one as a baby come, they are all of them are talking. They don't care about you and I. They don't care about Edo State. They are working for their pockets. They are all working for their pockets. And if at this stage and time, the way Nigeria is, if you as an electorate is not sensible to know that these people are playing a game of chess, you have a long way to go. You have a long way to go. And then the claim on about Fagbemi, I know Mr. Chris Dublin came here, to talk about a section with Dr. CM, about a section of the Constitution regarding local government. Now, I think generally, I think our laws in Nigeria are very ambiguous. It's painfully ambiguous, because here today we'll have a judgment, and then tomorrow they'll probably take it to a lower court or a higher court, and we hear about another judgment, and people interpret it differently. Even the Supreme Court to date, they haven't been able to interpret and Abuja for the presidential election. So you see these things happening today. The whole system is messed up. The judiciary is messed up. Interpretation is ambiguous. Nobody wants to explain, because there's always that corruption embedded. There's a drop of corruption in everything. Nobody wants to offend who is feeding them. That is why we are in all this kind of quagmire. It's unfortunate. Now, if the law says the governor has no right to oust, suspend, or remove, or whatever, whether it's temporal or permanent removal of local government chairmen because they are autonomous now, well, that's what the law says. Now, who is the Attorney General of Edo State? I think it's Samson Osaige. So I will not saying that whoever is advising him now, Samson Osaige doesn't know his law. Is Samson Osaige, also confused by the ambiguity of the Nigerian law? Is that what you are hearing now? Because the governor is not doing this on his own. He's getting advice from lawyers. He's getting advice from political experienced politicians. He's getting advice from the Attorney General. So are you saying that the law is so ambiguous that none of them could tell him this is the right way to go? I'm talking about this local government chairman now. Now, according to what Fagbemi was saying, he said the legislative arm of the local government, and the legislative arm of the local government are the councillors. Those are the ones, but we all know how these present local government chairman and councillors in Edo State now, in case some of you don't know, were all imposed by Governor Obaseki because of the election, which he did not win eventually. So that is why you see all of them are all PDP. Have you ever heard that before? So when Azibemi talk about rule of law, listen, anybody from PDP, please do not ever mention rule of law. Don't mention it, because I will come for you. Do not mention it, because the person that you guys were supporting did not follow the rule of law. So you have no right. You have no right to stand on the pedestal to say, oh, they're not following rule of law, because you guys were not following the rule of law. Edo State was ruled like Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte style. That is what they went through. Let us say it the way
Napoleon Grandi.
It is not about APC or PDP. Like I explained to you, at this day and time, if you are living in Nigeria, and if you belong to any of these parties, and one of their supporters come and talk, and you feel that they love you or they care about you, something is really wrong somewhere with your sense of reasoning. Because these people at the end of the day, they're all playing politics. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Many topics there, but I guess in the next session I will continue. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. Thank you for your long submission. I wanted you to touch on so many things. But meanwhile, I'd like us to move on. The next person on the panel today is Mama H.O. Thank you very much, Mama H.O., for joining us today. It's been a while. We've not had your submission for like more than 78 years now. So I don't know if you are there now to talk to us. Thank you, ma.
This is 78 years.
Thank you, ma.
Oh, we've been trying to sort out some things behind. So sometime by the time we do our money here, now don't enter evening. And most of the thing has to be sorted out between morning and afternoon. Hence, we just come back and we stay behind to listen. Anyway, greetings to beloved Elvis, greeting to our sweet mommy diaspora, greeting to all my sweetheart in the panelists and all my honey pie in the comment section, the viewer and the listener. You see, we are coming to the end of the year. And there's nothing we're going to be saying that is new. But what is going to be new as we begin to round up the year and begin to enter into a new year is solution. At least I have a little hint about the budget they presented, and they slapped us once again on the face. Last year budget, when it was presented, all this moron we put in the public space, called Senator and House of Rep, they had the audacity to sing to us in the hollow chamber on your mandate, which shall stand, instead of singing the national item. They did it last year, it just went like that. And this year, they have the audacity to slap it in our face. And now, the police spokesman is telling us that anyone that abuse public officer from today will be done what? See, we have to wake up. Like I used to say, there's an office called the Office of the Citizen of every nation. And the Office of the Citizen of every nation determine other offices of the nation. Since these people have ridiculed us and they have made us a laughing stock in the global world, as we begin to round up the year, as we begin to see everything that unfold, let us have a different mindset on how to stop them once and for all. Shut up. I'm sorry. So having said that, those of us that are expecting something different in Edo State, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Because there's nothing that is going to be different. APC is on power. The only thing that will be different is for us to match them bumper to bumper. Not to give them a breathing space. Because they can't stand us, they can't stand what we say, they can't stand our criticism, they now begin to turn everything to become cyberbullying or defamation. I want to ask Nigeria House of Rep and House of Senate, because when it pleases you, you want to compare yourself to United States of America. Or everything that is listed in your budget that comes to you people. Show me in Nigeria, in America Constitution, where American senator or their House of Rep receives such an amount. I understand that you people are requesting for new cars. You are requesting for new cars in the expense of Nigerians. Look at what hunger has done to 35 children in your state. And the House of Senate, the House of Rep, they pay a deaf ear as if they didn't know what happened. And they will come to tell Nigerians, do not abuse us. Really? And I just started. Because the Nigeria belongs to all of us. And we must use our office, which is the office of the citizen of our country, to redeem our country. You see, Elvis, you say something often and often. I love my country. I want my country to be better because I know if it is better, a lot of us who are voluntary slaves over here, we want to come back home. Yes, we are voluntary slaves. Our ancestor was sheep here involuntarily. And what did they come here to do? To work for them. And we are here. We came here with our own hard money. Some even sold their properties. They sold their land, they sold their houses. They came here to do what? work. So the difference between our ancestor and ourselves is the fact that our ancestor came here involuntarily and us come here voluntarily to do only one thing, to do their job. So we are voluntary slaves. So if you think you're in diaspora, you are enjoying, there's nothing like home. So therefore, we must rescue our nation. And it is a must. And it is possible. If we can see the little effort that some people put together and we are able to mention that Dele Farotimi get his bail, that means if we can join our voices and our strength and our resources together, it is doable. So the question I want to ask us as we are rounding up the year, are we going to continue to fight one another? Or we are going to capitalize on our strength and put those strengths together and be able to rescue our nation and be able to make home a home so that we can all enjoy the country that God has blessed so much. And it is a privilege for every one of us to come from that part of Africa. I pray the good Lord bless us and keep us as we march into the new year. Thank you and God bless us.
All right, Mama Rachel, thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you, man. Guys on the comment section, thank you very much, everyone right there. I been making an help us press on the like and help us to share. I would like to, I don't know if Oga Pansat is rushing and Mr. Alex, but let me see. Oga Pansat, are you in haste or you are willing to wait for your time?
Yes, I wait for my time.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Alex, let me prioritize you before I come to Black Panther. Supposed to be Black Panther next.
Okay, please let him go. Let him go. I'll just come after him.
Okay, good. That's wonderful. Oga Black Panther, thank you, my brother. I beg talk to us. Good evening to you.
Oga Naija Watch, thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
God bless you. I want to thank Mommy Diaspora. I want to thank all the speakers, the two strong women that have spoken. May God bless you. You see, if we have women like this, it will be easy for the men sometimes. But we need more women to join the folks of advocating for a stronger Nigeria. We need more women. You see, there are some things that the men, because the men as majority, will I say, in the political atmosphere, in the human rights atmosphere, has failed. Failed, failed, and they are still failing. I want more women to please, I beg you, to come in, because I know the force behind them. I know the blessing of God behind their movement. I've seen it, read a lot of things about it, know the blessing behind it. Because the women are not forthcoming, joining this train. That is why we are still lacking. People don't know where I'm coming from, but I know where I'm coming from. I know the force and I know the power behind when the women fall into the movement. The same thing happened during the Mandela days. The women came in and the thing was like a train that don't have a brake anymore, but to get to destination and it will stop on its own. That is how it is when the women come in. May God bless the women of Nigeria. And I pray they come in with the force that God has given unto them. I want to thank the commenters out there. May God bless every one of us. You see, I normally say I love being a conservative. Not this conservative that are talking about whatever they are talking about. That's a movement. That's not conservativeness. It's a movement. Not all the ones we have, even in Europe, is not conservative. There are movement. There's a difference between movement and having an ideology on being conservative. Now, I will say, and I will repeat again, Nigeria is not a country. You see, whenever I say this thing, people think you can just read it and just run to the conclusion. You have to understand the wisdom behind that word. If you don't sit down and understand it, you will keep on arguing. And at the end point, you will come to understand it and you ask yourself, what happened to me? That is what happens here every day. When we say something ahead of time, argument will come. But at the end of it all, they will now revisit what we have said 10 months ago that was spoken by one person. That is why sometimes when they say word here, I'll say let us just look at the word very well, because this person does not just wake up or be biased to say this word. There must be something that they have gone through to land on this stage to say it, if we are not biased with our reasoning. Now, yesterday I said one thing. I said the legal framework, the Constitution is not written by us. And that Constitution was written with biasness, with the mentality of corruption and the mentality of making some people a slave. That was the mindset of those that wrote that Constitution. It was, and they even now lied on the first page that we the people. If it were a country where people are versatile with, they love their country and they want to fight till the last drop of their sweat, Nigeria would have fought this out before even having a president. Even if you have a president, you would have continued to fight it until you get it. That is a nation that love. You see what is going on now? Majority of Nigeria don't love Nigeria. People might say, oh, why are you coming? Where are you talking from? It is true. It is true, because when you see something, somebody speak word, you just think that, oh, this word is this way. You just kill it. It's not fair. If you love your country, you must be able to withstand any kind of criticism. You must be able to ask questions. Where are you coming from? So that we know, we understand it clearly. I said yesterday that how can an elected person, because I was coming from the framework of the word democracy. I wasn't looking at that Constitution, because I know the Constitution, the Supreme Court have already affirmed it. So I wanted us to go and look at what the Supreme Court judgment was. Now, I said that a man that is elected by the people cannot remove another elected person by the people. There's no way you can have that power. That was the context, but when they brought the Constitution, they brought something, they coined it. And now look at the AG, the Attorney General of the Federation, said that thing has been squashed in the Supreme Court. Because the Supreme Court and their judgment, like what Madam Rita said, their judgment it's not as straight for an average Nigerian to understand. I don't know why they use that thing. I don't know why they use it. They should give a judgment that is very pure so that people can understand it. After all, it is the people. All this have been done because of the people. So if people do not have understanding, then why are you tricking? Why are you playing games with their mindset? That was well. But what I now thought, I thought about something that Mr. Dr. CM said. He said, if it's what the Constitution say, then there's no need to argue about it. I understand from that point of view, and I concur to him. But I came from on that point of view of democracy itself. I wanted to open it so that we can know that the constitution we have is an aberration. Now, you are, even the thing is not even done well, because this is a constitutional matter. It's not supposed to be left for the Supreme Court alone. It's supposed to go back to the House, and the House, you have to do what? To rephrase that statement in the Constitution, amend the Constitution, and put it in the archive. That is what they're supposed to do. Amend that part of the Constitution. Because if you don't amend it, even if you look at it, you talk about three phases of government: the federal, the state, and the local government. Now, should the state government, and not an appointee, somebody elected, will now form another electoral body to elect somebody, how do you think that will go? Is it not supposed to be the federal that will do that will be the umpire for the three tiers of government? That is it. The Constitution is an aberration, because it was written for a purpose, and that purpose is being fulfilled. And Nigerians shall come to you. You said if they can give us water, light, and some other things, if they do that, they will not fulfill their own desire. You see the bottleneck that we have now. If they do that, then their power will be cut. They will not be able to steal money. That is where we are now. That is where we are now. But our people, they look at tribalism, they look at nepotism, and they hide themselves. Look at the man speaking, the APDP chairman that is speaking. He affirmed that if you take government property, you have stolen it. And he's still saying the process which they are going about it is not proper. You see, we are confused. He's trying to confuse people. He said, okay, how can one man thief 22 cars? Let me give you an example. The late IG of the, I won't mention his name, the late IG of the Nigerian Police Force stole more than 100 cars. It was lying in this estate. Bush on the group or some said, new car given to police, so he stole it. When Obasanjo now went there and discovered it. More than 100 cars, he stole it. So does it mean that 100 people drove the cars? Oh.
Black Panther, no be Tafa be that.
Yes, not Tafa now. So why will he come and tell us, because are we dumb, that he will tell us that he cannot steal? Who told you cannot steal? What about the man that stole 90 billion? What can you say about that? Is he coming to defend the politicians, or to defend Aswan, or defend the people that he doesn't know? Is it because you are affiliated with that name, PDP? Do you know them? Do you know their mindset? You cannot stand and look at him. Who told him that PDP is better than APC? They are all birds of the same feather. Nigerians have repeated it here. They are all birds. There is no party that is PDP and APC. Nigeria should not even think about it. If you love this country, you shouldn't think about it. That is why we went for Labour Party, and I still stand on that premises that Labour Party was the only option that we have then. But taking option of PDP and APC it makes you stupid. And if you love your country, you wouldn't go for those two parties. Thank you, Nigeria. God bless you. I will continue because I have a lot of points, but time will not permit us. I will round it up in the next 4 minutes. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Black Panther. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Oga Felix, if you are there, now your turn now. Unmute yourself and talk to us.
Yes. Can you hear me, sir?
No, Mr. Alex. Not you yet. Oga Felix.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
If he's there. Okay, he's not available. Mr. Alex, you can go ahead. Then I'll come to Mr. Passant.
All right. All right. Can you hear me? Thank you.
Yes.
Nigeria problem, my God. Human beings, God, my God. It's crazy. Mommy diaspora, I greet you, my dear fellow panelists, my erudite Versatile panelists, thank you. It's an honor to share the same panel with you. We may not agree ideologically. We have our dichotomies. Our leaders are dividing us. Let me greet those on the comment section and viewers worldwide. They divide us. They succeeded in, thwarting our efforts, turning Nigeria into a political Aslan beholder, political questora, or what the Greek we call organismos pros figures, that is asylum seekers. They turn Nigerians to be asylum seekers, refugees in their own country. Just a shame. We continue to do what we can do. We continue to press. It took our founding fathers those days, in spite of their errors, it took them up to 20 years before they could get the flag or the pen and paper independence that we think we have. It took almost 40 years for South Africa to emancipate themselves from the oppressive government of the whites, domination. We continue to talk. We continue to talk. We continue to do what we are doing. It's the best thing. They are hearing us. They are feeling it. That is why they are doing everything to want to say they want to. If you insult anybody on social media in government, you are going to look at how the sound of those things are even stupid. How will you be misbehaving in front of your children? You are telling them not to complain. You are misbehaving forever. And I don't know how these guys will carry themselves. I don't know how they sleep. I don't know. Look at Syria has fallen today. Since 2011 or 12, they started that war during that Arab Spring that started in Tunisia. Finally, the wicked, oppressive Bashar al-Assad government, family dynasty has ended. Almost 50 years of government, or 50-something years of government. So, and they discovered the drug factory. So politicians sometimes are never alone in their dealings. They are never alone. If a president can be running drugs, it's everywhere. The team is not allegedly. The video is on Al Jazeera, is on everywhere. He was producing drugs and selling to other countries. So politicians are never alone sometimes. They know what they are doing. And that country, we tell you, they have drug prohibition, departments like NDLA. So, politicians, I don't know. I don't know what they derive in being wicked to human beings like them. We're born like them. People were conceived like them. We're bettered like them. I don't know. I don't know how they think. I don't know how they feel, As for what El-Rufai's son said, yeah, he's right. He's right. It's rather unfortunate that is coming from him, considering, checking his background from his father. One would have been thinking the Labour Party, House of Rep members would have been saying things like this. Especially Yahweh is quiet. That's the guy representing Oredo Federal Constituency. Nada Imaswen is quiet. That's a guy on the Senate. All those two guys came on the wings of the obedient movement. They used the popularity of the shining star of Mr. Peter Obi to land themselves in the hollow chamber of the Nigerian government. And they are abusing it, grossly abusing it. Grossly. They are not after making a name for themselves. They are not after standing out. They are not after speaking up. They are not causing what we call civil disobedience, or they are not making nothing. It's just about, oh, we made it. Thank God, from the millions we made it. We are here. It's time to grab what we can grab. That is just the scenario. It's a shame. No ideology, nothing. Obviously, no books read, no inspiration, nothing. One of the campaign, strategies of Mr. Peter Obi said he has been to many symposiums, many forums, many, schools to get certification. A lot of them, not 5, not 7, a lot of them, business schools and so on and so forth. So when you don't have people who have this kind of mindset, it's a big problem. And they are your lawmakers. They are your lawmakers. They are our lawmakers. It's just a circle of wickedness. As for Edo State's PDP man, for me, I'm not disappointed. I am disappointed. I'm not disappointed in a way that, nothing good can come out of PDP and APC, of course. Even the Labour Party has been infiltrated. Look at the campaign. No, I don't know. We just have to keep doing what we're doing. We are the only opposition. That's why they want to ban social media. They want to arrest people on social media, criticizing or insulting them for being bad to the people, the same people. So if they are not feeling it, look at Very Dark Man. Look at what he said. He said it well, that come and arrest me. That's braveness. You are not making people's life easy. Leadership is to make life easy. Why are you a parent at home? So provide shelter, provide water for your kids and your wife, or you and your wife are providing these things together, provide education, provide decorum, provide morality, provide, doctrines and teachings of the family, ethics, and so on and so forth. But you are not doing any of those things, and you want your children to be professors, doctors, and responsible people. You don't want them to question you at all. So it's just a shame. It's just a shame. Edo State now is in the hands of another gang of people who wants to loot money. From Obaseki's administration now to APC, Oshomole, and Izeyamu, Jere, Telebe. Look at their names, funny names. Telebe. What is Telebe? So look at the guy that came out to tell Edo people to go to hell. That's the APC chairman Edo State. Telebe is his name. It was the guy that came out when Edo State governor could not pronounce, the figures, or when he made mistakes. He came out to tell Edo people to go to hell. Look at such characters. Obviously, I don't know his level of exposure, his level of education. I don't know his level of patriotism. I don't even know, how, the part of Edo he came from. But anyways, these are the kind of characters you have. During the last administration, the same thing. During Oshomole administration, the same thing. You have characters around government, or those in government, who are always coming out to echo the wickedness, to test reasons you cannot do anything, to tell them go to hell. If you talk, we come after you. Who are you? Come to Benin, come to this, show yourself, bring yourself out, come as rascality. It was there in the last administration too. It was there. It was there. We saw it. People will tell you can't talk to my governor like that, as if the governor is their elder brother, or is their father, or is their uncle. You can't talk to my governor like that. So you cannot ask a governor what he's doing. So right now is the turn of the APC. No direction. Agberos everywhere. We can't say anything. We just have to keep watching events as they unfold until political parties get it right. Not to monetize elections, not to monetize primaries, not to monetize positions, not to sell positions to illiterates and wicked men and women who are coming to purchase power, not because they are coming to serve, they are coming to buy and make profits. These are businessmen who are heartless, clueless, who are dumb skulls. They don't know nothing about service and humanity. They know nothing. So it boils down to political parties. This is what you get when you sell your phone for 50 million, when you sell your phone for 30 million, when you sell your phone for 25 million. This is what you get. So, and the party delegates, the party shiftings, this is what you get. Why are we all crying? We should enjoy it because we praise them, we celebrate them. Some of us, our family members, are part of it, producing people who are not fit medically, psychologically, academically. They are not fit. So I will leave it there. I challenge the PDP state chairman to prove to us that Afe Babalola did not really take 21 vehicles, and I will tell him why over 700 buildings were taken from somebody somewhere in Abuja by the Nigerian government. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your submission. Mr. Pansad, if you're available, please talk to us now. Good evening to you, sir.
All right. Hello, Domo, sir, Mr. Elvis.
Domo, sir.
I'm just arriving at my destination now. What I want to say is going to be focus. We have to have focus every time. By the way, let me say hello to the rest.
Is that my network or is network?
I can hear you. I think it's his network.
Yeah,
I think he will come back. Yeah.
governor, your brother. It's true. The cars that Edo past administration take, now your car, you no matter who get that car, we don't benefit anything from this government, both state and federal. That oil, now our oil, somebody take that oil, no matter. If they capture Emefiele and they recover 700 units from him or money, now your money be that. They could just take her. The next person will carry her. Doesn't belong to us. Nigerians, no matter how good a student is, the government doesn't give scholarships. Nothing there belongs to you or to me. So we should focus on taking our country back. The central nervous system in anybody, that is what counts. If we don't have that, all that thing we would fight, or make I capture this person, or make you obey the rule of law, or make you carry government property. Which one concern you? Now your property. Nothing in that state or that federal government belong to us, the people. If you talk, you say, oh, you support criminality. Which one concern you? Not be your own now. None of these things belong to you. Say, I could take one stone, buy two birds. Yesterday, I was talking to one of my brothers on the panel. He say, make you speak pidgin English. Say English no be. Say you sabi anything. True. But even when you're talking wisdom, it really doesn't matter which language you use, they talk. For example, I want to talk about central nervous system. So I go talk up for pidgin English now. When it comes to coordination, I go first define them for pidgin English. Coordination are the process where the central nervous system sort out all the various impulses to make body work unit. Okay, that's pidgin English. English, in biology, coordination, when you talk about human anatomy, coordination is a process that the central nervous system uses to sort out the various impulses for the harmonious working of the body as a unit. Now, the same thing, I can talk them for, I feel talk them for pidgin, I feel talk them for English because I know one. Now, in Nigeria, if we don't have the central nervous system, which is our government, there's no impulse, there's no coordination, there's no harmony. The body cannot work as a harmonious body, the states, the federal government, because unfortunately, in Nigeria, you have what they call, they have three types of lists. There are some that are exclusive to the federal government. So all I'm saying is that when we're here fighting, trying to correct this past administration, bring the car, whereas they stole the mandate both in that state, Edo State, and in the federal government. And they're issuing orders. For example, yesterday, late night here in the United States, that anybody waiting for, should we be laughing here today? Child and my sister, put loving for my name. We should, in our demeanor, there should be outrage because they're watching us. We don't have the outrage. And then the good see what fight about, say, one government, crooked government, we carry you leave them for another crooked government. That's what we're talking about. So let me summarize what I have to say by saying this. This is house cleaning in a way. I don't have that low threshold. For example, when Elvis talked about the five, somebody in that family, and this over it with that. He's good. I don't
All right,
agree.
Mr. Pastor, try and round up because your network is failing.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me just say, Mr. Elvis, you have a good heart, but your threshold, it appears to me that when anybody, our worst people in that country, when they do just one thing that's progressive, you almost want to bring them in without them paying for all the crimes they committed. Those buying of 1,000 people in Zaria forever, unless that boy comes up and say, you know what, I disown my dad. I disagree with my father from today on. He doesn't come in.
But I'm focusing on the message. The message. It's not
It
about
doesn't
the
matter.
board.
The message, that's why we Africans were at the bottom of totem pole everywhere in the world, because we're the only people who do that, right? So in order for them to trick us because his dad is going to be running for office, he come in and he give us that. What does it take to say don't buy cars? You know how many of our panelists since yesterday have been saying that? We don't need him for that. He could go to hell. We know that. We know that government should not be buying cars every year. That's nothing. So he doesn't come in until he disowns his father, who's an evil man.
All right.
But you do your thing, then I do mine, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm responsible for my own thing. I'm not in a group thinking thing. And those people who are holding us down, they're gonna find out sooner or later. All right? They're gonna find out that it's not done with impunity. That particular family is one of those. Erufai has done a lot of evil things to that country, and you know that. And unless he disowns his father, they're together. The Bible, the sins of the father will be visited on the son, because we're talking about grave criminality and killings. Anyway,
Okay.
so I'll leave it at that. I'm just
Thank
coming
you,
in. When I
Oga
go
Pastor.
inside, my network is going to be superb. I'm on the
Okay,
cell
sir.
phone now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. If you now listen to what your Oga Pastor they talk, I understand where he's coming from, and I agree with him. Yes, that's why you see on that video when I was doing it today, I was very, very skeptical with what I want to say, how I want to say it, if I had the presentation and everything. But yeah, I was just focusing on the message, even though yes, we all are saying it here before. But when one of them within them talk about it is very, very important, because we've accused them in the past. For example, how come they did not refuse or reject the car being allocated to them? So yeah, one of them talk about it. I think the message can fly faster than than any other person's.
Now,
So yeah,
watch.
yes.
El-Rufai's son, actually, two of them actually rejected and they didn't take the car. They are using their own personal car.
Okay, you see, so the message is what me I'm focusing on. Like I said, the message. The father doesn't have a good name at all. Paula, let's move on. Thank you very much, everyone. The last person before I come to Oga Chris is Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us. Good evening to you. I beg talk to us, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. And,
Thank you. Thank you,
good
sir.
evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. This Erufai son, what he said is true. He said the right thing. All those things they are doing, just like when new government came in, instead of to use the previous government cars or property, they will start using another money to that is a form of it's just form of extravagantly. You are spending money on the money that you're supposed to use for another to develop the economy, to make the economy boom. You are using it to do something that is not important. It's not essential. That is the reason why the country is not moving forward. This money is not for it's not your money, it's a public money. Manage the money so that the country economy will grow. Look at they use 20 billion to elevate VC house, right? And the house is okay. There is nothing to do wrong with the house. Is it normal? And the even how many for the judges? Those are the extravagant spending. That's why the economy is not going anywhere. We are moving backward. I don't really need to have an economy advisor. Don't just like if like those politicians now, can they tell me, can they prove to me that are they buying cars on their private car every year? Tell me, are they buying car on their own personal car every year? They change car every year. It is lie, it's not true. They can't do that. Just because it's a government money, they spend it extravagantly. They don't care. How can the country move forward? People are suffering, dying for the street. You don't care for your citizen. All you care for is just your cabinet. The idea is not how to govern. We can never get it right unless we change all this system, all those system of spending. That is where we get it right. Or else we cannot get it right one day. If you don't elect the right person, because those people they came here to steal. Yeah, they just came there to loot money. They don't came to develop the country, to make the country better. And other nations, they make their citizens better, not to stay on their private pocket. How are we going to change this system? That is the question for everybody. To talk is good, but this talk is not enough. It's like 40% of it. And 40% is you are not passed. You're supposed to be 70 to 80% so that we can get it right. Even though according to what somebody's like Nigeria was saying, they are not complaining in Nigeria, but they are suffering. It's their mentality. Yeah, they are not complaining, but they are suffering. Yes, how many can afford that bag of rice? Tell me. This Christmas now, right? I read the article this early week. Most of the eastern part of Nigeria, it's not even only eastern part. Most of the people they cannot go back to their village to celebrate Christmas because of insecurity and hardship. And you are telling me they are happy. Happy for what? Well, you cannot afford common bag of rice, which is 104,000, 100,000, right? Your salary is 77,000. Even the 77,000 minimum, they cannot afford it. They cannot pay. What a country! Well, I don't really. Me sometimes I confused about the country. I'm telling you, I confused. Just minor people, minority of people, they are enjoying the country and looting money anyhow. Majority are suffering, but they are there quiet. Look at Dele Farotimi now. He's there, he's just there suffering, they say only him. Almost going to 3 ways. And this man there is nothing like defamation. There is nothing, what he says is right. Is it not what we are seeing in Nigeria? Giving right judgment, all those judges. What is defamation there? When you try to damage somebody's reputation, right? But it's true, it's not damaging anything. All those, they are criminal, they are crook. They are not governing anything, they are not leaders. They are just there they are gang of people on a crook, to gang us, to lead us. You see, this Edo State issue, what that PDP man said, I understand. But what I will say is this: is that there is something somebody will say. You will look it into both sides, right? Okay, this person that they are defaming is from this person is a lawyer, but somebody come on air to defame you. Why can't it's like it's trying to damage your reputation? Okay, why can't you come on air and defend yourself or you prove it's lie? Yes. And you are a lawyer, according to your Sam, right? Or lawyer, something like that. You know where somebody come on to just to damage your image, to defame you. But you as a my brother, it looks somehow. Yeah, it looks somehow. It's not normal. If you know it's true, you personally that they try to damage your image, come and defend it. Yes, Ebo Stone, I applaud that man. If we have those kind of people, like three type of Ebo Stone in Edo State, all the looted property from 1999 till 2024, they will recover it. Yes, what he's doing is very good job. I applaud Ebo Stone. If we have those three type of people in Edo State, from 1999, the pen, even though they loot pen, common pen, they will recover it now. Yeah, they will recover it. I don't really, how can you, I don't, man, Nigeria is finished. It's gone. It's gone, it's going. It's only the citizens will rise up and take their country back. Without that, there is nothing will change. 2027 is here, right? Before you know, we enter 2025. Ending of 2025, we are planning about campaign. Are we going to continue this way? Now, if you take a look now, 2027, you vote for your choice, they will ring the election. Nobody will do anything. Everybody will silent. I don't just understand how we get it right. I just pray. Well, prayer cannot solve this. You human being will solve it, not prayer. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right, Abdul Malik, I can feel your pain. Now here we find ourselves. Unfortunately, Yaya Bello have been released to go home from Kuje prison. This is how the Kogi State governor welcomed him, back home. It's oh God.
Mr. Nigeria Watch, can you imagine somebody that looted 80 billion? Imagine.
Let's watch this. We're in big trouble in Nigeria. We're in big trouble. I'm telling you all, this Nigeria that we are actually fighting for.
Nigeria Watch.
Not be like waiting will happen for our time. It not be like, these people.
Nigeria Watch.
It go hard. Yes, sir.
That is why when I was speaking the other time, I said there are many Nigerians that does not love their country. We think they love their country. Because if you love your country, majority are poor, minority are rich. They are celebrating the thief.
All right.
It's just mind-blowing.
Let's move on. I appreciate all my people. The last person on the panel, God Chris. Thank you very much, my brother, for joining us this evening. As usual, good evening to you. I beg, make you give your submission and then take the final submission for us, as usual. God bless you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, amen. And God bless you too, Nigeria Watch. God bless you and your wonderful family. And may the good Lord continue to guide and protect you for everything you are doing for your nation. Yes, obviously, like Black Panther said, many Nigerians, they don't love their country, but it's obvious that you are not in that category. And sir, good evening, everybody. Yeah, it's good to be with all of you again this weekend. Everybody on the comment section. I greet you, everybody listening to us from all over the world. I want to say special good evening to all of you and the people on the panel, all of you. I see you now. Madam Rita, it's good to have you back. Yeah, it's good to have you back. Let me leave it at that. I listened to your presentation earlier. It was just the regular you. Thank you so much for adding your voice to the discourse. And the returning Prince Collins. Prince Collins, don't you? It's good to have you. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you specially. I'm happy we came to you and thank you for everything that you do. I think because of time, I just want to quickly start from this Rufai thing. You know, I really like the way Nigeria Watch presented this Rufai stuff and the emphasis that we should focus on the message, which I kind of agree with. And I also agree with Oga Pansat in the sense that where Pansat was coming from, that Nigeria Watch, he knows you have a good heart, which is very, very, it's not debatable. Because the reason he probably said that people should focus on the message, because he just wants people to talk more about whatever is going on in our country. Yeah, but El-Rufai, I don't know. Why are we even saying that El-Rufai should dissociate himself from his father? El-Rufai has, the son of El-Rufai, he on his own, he has enough evil. He had enough evil as a human, as a politician, that even disqualifies him immediately from having anything to say with anything that will move the nation forward. No matter what it is, there are just some food that people should not eat. That family is a family of crime. If only we know their recent history. I don't even want to go back. Let me take it from just 2 years to today. Or let's say about 3 years to today. Do you know a complete village in southern Kaduna, the people there were wiped out. Now, these people were largely, probably I cannot say they were Christians, but the most important thing is that they were not Muslims. It was not a Muslim community. It was the day that they were doing the mass funeral for those people. That same day, this El-Rufai son and his father, they were installing a new emir in that community. Now, if you want to know the gravity of that, just cover your eyes. Assuming your village, you have a village, and strangers, they come in to wipe everybody away from your village. Your governor has not done any investigation. They are now going about installing a new emir, not even your traditional ruler any longer. The same day that you people choose to bury the people that you lost in that community. And it was even happening during Christmas time. It is El-Rufai and his father that championed, because every time in Kaduna, it used to be Muslim and Christian tickets. Because they have to share it. The Christian is usually the deputy governor. But it was El-Rufai and his father that started this Muslim ticket. And let's not forget how they championed this cause. And they said that now that they have successfully done it in Kaduna, they are going to take it to the national level. You can go and look at the many rants of this same guy. And again, if he's really concerned about corruption or whatever he's talking about, when they accused his father, this present governor of Kaduna State, when he accused his father of public looting, just jettisoning, what's it called, the rule of law, not following the due process. Go and look at what this guy said. This same guy that is talking about cars today. Go and look at the kind of things he wrote against a sitting governor. This is just yesterday. Now, it will interest you to know the people of Zango Kataf in the whole of southern Kaduna. There's hardly a family there that has not experienced trauma because of El-Rufai, championed by this same guy. All you need to do is to go to his Twitter page and you can see that this guy is a snake. Now, whatever he's saying, if any person think by any stretch of imagination that he's saying it because he loves the nation, I think we are completely wrong. It's all political. They did it before during Jonathan's time, and everybody just killed. Yes, Jonathan, yes, that. But when they got power, everything they accused Jonathan of, they replicated everything times 10. But am I making a case for Ebele Jonathan? Not at all. But I'm making a case so that people will understand that whatever these people say, it's not for the benefit of the nation. There are some class of people that will talk and you say, okay, whatever it is, and let's just look at what they are saying. But this boy or this man and his father, they don't belong to that category at all. Not at all, not by any stretch of imagination. They don't. I don't know how to even put this. Do you know his father, the Kaduna governor, called a meeting? There were some skirmishes in one of the communities. He invited the chief of that community, to a meeting. And this man drove all the way from Sata Kaduna to government house. He was not able to meet El-Rufai in that meeting. And what did they do? They had to reschedule. On his way back, this man was kidnapped with his wife, and they died them. Just go on. I can't even talk about what El-Rufai's son said about that incident. It's there. Everybody saw that. What he said about that incident. And what did they do? The chief of that village kidnapped somebody that had a meeting with the state governor on his way back. And he couldn't meet that governor. And nothing was done. And go and look at who they installed as the new, not even chief any longer, as the new emir of that village. Now, if you know the number of villages in South Kaduna, that the names have been changed, full community wiped out, and the name changed to become an emirate, then you know the kind of evil these people are. It was so bad that his father could not pass the ministerial screening. Of course, it's politics. All you just need to do is to go and look at the Twitter page of this guy. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if, what's this called? This young thief, Yaya Bello, if he starts speaking of moving the nation forward, you know, that's what these people be. They are all just rascals. We all need to be very careful of them. Concerning the local government issue that will never go away, I think I don't know what fact by me. When I listen to that, I cannot say anything that I don't know what he has said. I don't know if I don't even know how to put this. I didn't hear him at least saying that local government chairman cannot be suspended. I didn't hear that. I did not. Because I think this is one of the problems that we usually have when it comes to politics and when it comes to law. We forget that one single word in law, and, or, but, whether, can change an entire paragraph, can change an entire meaning of a particular constitutional provision. One single word. I think what I heard the man said was that no governor can remove. I didn't hear him say suspend. And despite that, even without having to listen to him, like we said, the Constitution is so bizarre. There are judgments, many, the Ekiti, yeah, 2017, yeah. Ekiti and the Supreme Court. The judgment from that case was that the governor cannot unilaterally remove local government, suspend local government chairmen. If you say somebody cannot unilaterally, so the key word there is unilateral. That's on your own. You cannot do it, just wake up by yourself. So it means it can be done. That was why when we had this discussion the other day, I asked a very simple question. Let's start from the basics. Can local government chairmen be suspended? Yes or no? If they follow due process, can they be suspended? Yes or no? Once we are able to answer these two questions, then that's the end. And it may interest you to know. Somebody made a post on the WhatsApp group today, and the post was about how local government, it's Supreme Court judgment, how local government, how the governors cannot remove local government chairman or suspend local government chairman. But as you read further, you could see where the Supreme Court was now making exception, was now giving conditions when this can be done by the governor. And guess what? Do you know what happened? The post was deleted from the WhatsApp group. Yeah, from the Nigeria Watch's WhatsApp group. The post was immediately deleted.
Are you sure? I
Yes,
think I missed that. Oh my goodness.
the post was deleted. The sad part was that I wanted to comment on the post, but when I was laughing and reading, I think the person that made that post was smart, was so smart, and he saw the pit holes that, oh, you wanted to make a post to kind of support a position, but embedded inside that judgment, the conditions were all there. And please, even without that post, let's listen to what Fagbemi said. Let me hear him say that you cannot suspend. We can't just run away with words. These are, okay, when we say you cannot suspend local government.
Mr. Chris, can I make a correction on that speech? He said you can suspend or remove a local government chairman within the jurisdiction of the law that it can be done by the councillors in that local government.
Exactly. You know, the way we go about this thing, we are saying it as if it is completely wrong. It's not something that should happen. That is what I hear in the cyberspace. But that is not what your law says. And for God's sake, I know we are quick to branding people Agbero. Fountain Osage is a PhD holder. For whatever it is, even if it is anyhow, PhD na PhD. So, let's even continue. People that I don't know. I know, can somebody now tell me that the governor, because we just keep talking about democratically elected, is that what your law says? The next thing I know, somebody will say the president cannot remove the governor. I know. If the president can remove the governor, so why can't the governor remove the local government chairman? To even worsen everything, the election of the governor was conducted, is the same person that conducted the election of the governor and that of the president. But it is the governor that conducts the election of the local government. Scattered all over your laws, there are provisions where the governor, they can oversee the activities, not in control per se. The president can also oversee the activities of every state governor. Do you think if state governor wants to take foreign loan, they'll just go by themselves and take the loan? No, they have to go through the central bank. As their allocation is coming every month, it is withdrawn at source. That was why, what was his name from Osun State, Arik Beshola. There were months Arik Beshola got like less than £1 million from federal allocation because of the kind of loans that he took. The one that finally became the Minister of Internal Affairs under Buhari. If you must know, simple Google check. Did Obasanjo suspend or remove any governor during his time? Go and come and tell me the answer. If you don't have the time, Joshua Dariye, the president can declare state of emergency in any state.
That is the only way.
Yeah, you see, that's the point. That is the point. My own is that the way we go about it, it looks as if It is, if you look at the WhatsApp group, I am inundated with people, right? You cannot, it is illegal, it is that, it is. No, that's not what your law says, people. Isn't it surprising when Wiki first took the whole nation to court because of resource control? A lot of people laughed at him. But last week, did he not finally win the case? He finally did. Now, in bringing this home, I need to quickly talk about the cars. I think my brother Abdul Malik, I completely align with you. Isn't it funny that technocrats, well-educated people, are being accused by touts and agberu, and you cannot use all your education to silence their impudence once and for all? You are not even bold to counter whatever they are saying. Agberu for that matter. So-called Agberu for that matter. But for me, I made a definition of Agberu yesterday. Any person that refuses to follow communal law, the laws that everybody have agreed that we are going to follow, immediately you step out of it, you become a misfit. You become an Agberu. You can be an Agberu on the street, you can be a suit-wearing Agberu. And that is what we saw in the last administration. People talking about, what was his name? See where this one talk. A sitting governor, for God's sake, saying go make the nation ungovernable, abi a full nation. Then you say the nation go burn, abi I don't know how to take make that phrase. Just cover your eyes. If now any of these so-called touts, now then talk am now. Wetin people go talk? What are we going to say? Personally, it's very sad that I'm even making submission that we kind of give light to Okpebolo, or whatever they call it. Well, the governor of his state, not whatever they call him. He's the governor now. Let me give him that respect. It's even sad for me. But unfortunately, like I said, we have to say these things. We have to situate everything according to what the law says at every point in time. And the cars, and somebody gave example before of Afe Babalola, a Black Panther. I didn't know why he didn't want to call his name. It was Afe Babalola, and Obasanjo sent him.
The reason why I don't want to call his name because it's late now. Make them not come to say how they talk bad about late people.
No, yeah, I get the point. Obasanjo sent him to jail, and of course, the rest, like they say, is history. We forget that the governor is in Zamfara State that buried how many hundred of cars somewhere.
Black Panther, sorry. Black Panther, it will say do better thing you for as you don't die, you for see mention name, abi?
No, see, I talk according to how some people they think. On a very good day, me I know the say I go mention anything, but I just got to follow the laws, just normal thing,
No, I understand. Now, I understand why, but what I'm trying to say is that when people are merited, to be celebrated, they should be celebrated. And the same vein, when they do the wrong thing, they should be measured for it because that's posterity.
It's true. You're right.
Yeah, I think where Prince Collins, may I leave and for where Prince Collins talk, we're waiting to talk now for posterity. When people do right, they should be celebrated. I think now the same angle, Mr. Ninja Watch, they look this El-Rufai matter, which is completely from a place of good heart. At least if somebody says something good about waiting will they fight for, then let's embrace whatever that person is saying. I'm very sure the history of this young man.
Chris, sorry, what is going on with the 1,500 naira for car park? Where did they riot for?
Yeah, the story now still developing story. Now,
okay.
You know why it's not a developing story? You remember immediately after Okpebolo win that time, there were so many things going on. The next thing you will see video say, Agberu don't take over here, Agberu don't take over here, Agberu don't take over here. But nobody talked about one fact. And I'll tell you the fact. there's a certain lady called Blackie, who was the chair lady of all the markets wherever in Benin. You know, say every market, every product, they can't get union. Pumpkin seller, a goosey seller, this, all of them union. Yeah, it's laughable. Abi, all of them get union. You know, so when this Agbero government came, the first thing we then do now to abolish all those union. Because if market women they bring those their products come from village, now then go detect how much then go sell all those things. But that was the first thing this governor did, but it never made it to the headline. Never. Never. Again, this is why I talk. See, this thing with Nigeria Watch talk about El-Rufai, it's something that I support. I support El-Rufai Peking. I support that kind of thing. If only na another person. Because this El-Rufai Peking, they are just too dangerous. There's nothing. When I remember there was one, oh God, there was one medical doctor that was in that Kaduna train that was coming. You know, when they attacked them, then they opened fire on that train, and the lady tweeted that she has just been hit and she's bleeding. She needs help. You just go and look at that Twitter page, the way they were mocking her. The lady finally died. These are dangerous people. These are evil people. Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll have to leave it here, but let's open our eyes to what our Lord says. It's very important. Very, very important and crucial. Thank you so much. And Prince Collins, if I say you knew, so we'll just continue on the broadcast. Prince Collins, it's good to have you on the show. You want to open your microphone and talk to us. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and please use the opportunity to hit on the like button, the share button, and the dollar sign, and put your mouth in where your money is. If all of us are contributing equally to the things that are affecting us as a nation, you know, we will not need people, criminals, like the son of El-Rufai, to help us to champion whatever we are trying to champion. Anything we are trying to do, we don't need people like that. We should be able to categorize those people in one category so that we separate the shaft from the good products. So all of you are good products. That's why you come here every day to come and put some mouth where your mouth belongs. We are trying to build a nation for generations yet unborn. Yeah, because any person thinking that Nigeria is going to magically change in the next 5 years, I think it's El Dorado. Prince Collins, you want to talk to us? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Collins, you still did that soon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let me stand on the existing protocol because it's long. I've been on the background. It's just time. I've been here. Most time I'm here with you guys. But to come in, you need to have sufficient time, you know. But I thank you for keeping on all this while. My panelists, thank you all. The women that have been among the panelists, I want to celebrate you, Black Panther, Abdul Malik, Sister Rita, and the rest of us. I greet you all. I don't have my glasses really, I can't see, but I'm using the phone. Yeah, it's what it is. I just want to mention a few things. You know, the problem of Nigeria is our justice system, just as I'm saying all the time. If we want our problem to be solved, we have to begin to think of facing our justice system. You know, the kind of justice that we have in Nigeria is just as described by Dele Farotimi. And that is why they are chasing him up and down, because he's trying to expose the real deal of Nigerian politicians and governors. And they're not happy about it, because the judicial system of government is the reliability of a democratic government. Not only democratic, any government. The judicial system is not upright. There's a high level of impunity. And that's what we are seeing in Nigeria. You can see that they've released Dele Farotimi. on bail and giving him conditions that he should not speak in the media. That's a systematic approach to silence him, to make sure that he doesn't speak further, because a lot of them make sure he doesn't speak further. A lot of them, they are afraid for so many things to come out. Because for him to stand firmly and say no one should beg for him or apologize anybody for his sake, he knows what he's doing. And so much, appreciate that kind of person. Because it's very rare to see this kind of, not even a rich man, not even a millionaire, not even a child of a child that is born with a real golden spoon, but he's just somebody that loves this country. Somebody that want to really make sure where he is, he's working. Just as he said, we don't have another country. This is the only country that we have. If it doesn't work in our time, we have failed. So it's a pity. Just as the celebration of Yahya Bello is, the release of Yahya Bello is being celebrated. Those things are a result of impunity in the land. What they are celebrating is not Yahya Bello. What they are celebrating is not the release. They are just celebrating the impunity, the injustice of the nation. That's why. Because ordinarily, there is justice in the nation. Some of them that are coming out openly to celebrate Yahya Bello, in the media, who want to be off camera, they will make comment because they will hide their heads. That is it. It's just celebration of impunity, or what you are saying, where people don't get justice for wrongdoing. It becomes the order of the day, and people that participate in it are going to be celebrated. That's exactly what is happening. It's not. They are not celebrating Yahya Bello. They are not celebrating anybody. Just as it happened. Imagine people from Kogi State celebrating somebody that looted their money, somebody that is, keeping them in perpetual suffering, somebody that is enslaving them, that celebrating the person. So I was overhearing a lot of us saying that Nigeria get the way it be. Nigeria get the way it be. The problem we don't get there. Yeah.
Collins, simple, no question. Are you saying that the people celebrating him, they should not, because he looted their money?
They shouldn't have. Yes, they shouldn't have even go close to him. If there is justice.
Let me tell you why. For you, they looted he looted their funds. But to those people celebrating him, they don't see it like that. It's not different from what's happening in those states. When it comes to the last administration.
Yeah, that is what I'm trying to say. You see, when
some people believe that the man did everything according to the books, but some people are saying that no, look at the books, look at all the investments, nothing belongs to the state. But people are still defending. So whatever happens, maybe whether I get judgment or whatever, he's still going to celebrate. People will celebrate with him, and it's still the same thing. It's no different from the Kogilites, just by way of extending the argument. Anyway, you can continue.
Anyway,
yeah.
Let me quickly comment. Sorry, my people. Before you move on, this video that I wanted to showcase yesterday, Mr. Pansat, are you the one on the backstage? This video that I wanted to showcase yesterday, but due to the traffic, I couldn't. But I'd like us to listen, in those states. Some of the wahala that have started already in our state. Maybe this. We could take a.
National, they follow us the fight. Now we come meet our president, which is on we president. Make you help us come meet our mayor, what will be the problem? What will we do? What will we do? What will they give us? And they give us problem. They give us money. They don't even some of our servers. They don't collect most of us some hand as we talk. So they don't make it avail. Now we want. We're not going we went there with our driver for park. Yes. We dey drive for park. Each of everybody get branch. Everybody get ready for the open park. This morning, national y'all come out and say we go dey collect 115 for drivers hand.
How much na they pay before?
When driver and we come, we governor give for driver we na 100 and now we dey pay. Yes. But when surprise then I say national y'all come out today, they say we must pay 115. Now because say no, we no fit pay. Now so okay, we come meet our president, we come cry meet am. May help us tell governor Peworo. We don't know where national for come. 1,000 naira, 1,500. Okay. They even remove some chair for inside motor this morning. Wow. So now we dey protest say we no go pay, we no go pay.
All right.
All
right. Well done.
We never see anything. No, by the way, when they pay 100 naira for this kind of work, no, I say they pay 100 naira. In fact, it good say they even increase us. What did be 100 naira? Anyway, when I not see say Tinubu come into power, we come the buy fuel for 1,000 naira or something. I got Chris. I beg continue, sir.
No, sir. Thank you for that video, and I hope everybody they are going to say something about that video. I really need everybody.
They're not serious at 100 naira for 21st century.
It can be 100 naira. I beg. Yes, they don't carry and go 1,500. Prince
no,
Collins.
I know now, but they say that's what that person thought say 100 naira they pay before.
Everybody will get opportunity to talk about that in the 4 minutes. Prince Collins, continue, I beg. Remain 3 minutes.
Well, may I quickly, anyway, so we'll get time to talk about that one. May I just do one? Because the 100 naira will not be bad thing. Well, what I was saying before I was interjected, like
Mr.
the
Chris,
installation.
before you, Mr. Prince, before you continue, our guy passed out. Are you the one there? Since I did not see your camera.
Namio, I don't get signal for the. Video
okay, that's fine. I've heard your voice. That's fine.
Yeah, Nami. Thank you very much for letting me.
Our guy, Prince Collins, go ahead, sir.
Naja Wash, I greet you, sir.
Sir.
I greet you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
So that is it.
Don't mention me so from this beginning of this broadcast. I say you are part of the people why they teach how to speak Benin for this platform. I've heard talk.
Opposite. Don't be lie. You try for Benin. I never expect you speak English like that. And a surprise on where you throw away. You like say the old school for inside, the old ground.
Yes, now all the Oga Chris, all of them. I mean, they teach them now. Not say Chris can't speak Benin now.
I see. Okay, don't be lying.
Please Collins continue.
No, it's too much. He'll write a bedroom very soon.
I hear I need to teach pants out.
So you see this impunity what they talk about. Now you see what happened, like the installation and suspension, removal of local council executive for Edo and others. Those things now as a result of impunity and the judiciary will fail. And failure of the judiciary now the cause for this kind of thing. You see, when we talk about all the things what Obaseki do, we can't transcend this other power we did. The nonsense what Obaseki do, because the justice system don't feel put on right. So any subsequent government where they come will do worse, because we they grow, we they learn to innovate on anything where we learn. So if we learn the bad side of anything, we will innovate and we will improve and we will become more worse. If we learn the good one, we will improve and it will come do better. That's the nature of life. So anything where Nigeria they see now, the one way they come back will worse, because people will, modernize and carry out innovation now, make and do better. So if not bad thing, it will do better for worse. If not good thing, it will do better for good. So we just face out. You see what happened, that stampede, unnecessary stampede of our children, which is due to the insensitive nature of our carer, real parents, and foster parents that are taking care of children there. You know, regarding their responsibility, because if they are not sensitive of their responsibility, those should not happen. It is still because the law does not take place. Like those people will organize those things. If now where law they take place, those people suppose dey jail now. All of them, they'll just arrest all of them. Because when you feel pronounce say 30 children die, you have taken away almost half generation of a nation. 30 children in 100 years, those children will produce those that might change this said country that we're talking about. So children, they are the future of tomorrow. For anything to happen to them, it's a big crime. Say they just arrest the wife of former wife of uh, uh, Ile-Ife king. Ooni of Ife. It's just like a joke, you know. People should have been arrested, those that are participating. Then the police in that area, the police unit in that area, they should all be sleeping in the cell now for all those kind of things. But in Nigeria, nothing will happen. It's a sorry case. People will just weep and go home. This thing happened years ago. I think it was 1999 when Ryan Bonki came to Benin. What's his name? This pastor, they brought Ryan Bonki to Ekewan Road. There was a stampede happened there. In my presence, 15 people died. Those people that came for salvation, they died. Some came from Warri, they didn't go back. So that's the system of Nigeria. The porosity of the kind of thing where they happen for there, if they make people they regret why we won't go there. That's why when somebody will come up for us, if you come back, they'll tell us, say, thank God, they'll say don't come back. Because the system is not proper. So we are in a big mess in that country. We are in a big mess, just as Nigeria was said. It's a big mess because when you see those kind of things, how can somebody, just like Delta State then, Delta State, Iburi looted their money and he was arrested by foreign UK government to help them prosecute the money because the money they saw with him was too much. Then when they were bringing back those funds, the Niger Delta people said they didn't lost any money. Is that not madness? They said their money, the Ibori is their son that they should bring him back, that their money is not missing. So how can you help those kind of people? How can you help them? So the system that we are, they are just there. They don't even know what. The only thing that will correct all these things is still the justice system. Like this Yaya Bello, it will say they lock him, they bring a comment, the way that they deal with it and say it is clear. They give them transparency in terms of justice. Anybody where they near Yaya Bello go wrong come out. They not go close to her. So until we correct our justice system, we are going nowhere. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. You see, this Yaya Bello where you bring so and El-Rufai. Okay, maybe listen to another story again. Now, I know this El-Rufai became where they cry for corruption. So now, in family, now I be the biggest fan of Yaya Bello. When Yaya Bello destroy Kogi finish for that first tenure, now Papa and this Pekin and that is Buhari. In short, during the campaign rally, Papa kneel down for grant. Kneel down. Sitting governor, they beg Kaduna Kogi people, made them vote Yaya Bello for the second term. And it will interest you to know, the strongest opponent was Natasha Akpoti, where all of them gather put whether a town hall where they want to, because the Kogi state come too hot to the extent Inspector General of Police, Buhari sent Inspector General of Police, go hold meeting with the top contenders. Now listen, Yaya Bello was there. Natasha was in that meeting. Inspector General of Police was in that meeting. You know, say talks, Yaya Bello talks, they came to that venue, inside that hall. They come embarrass Natasha Akpoti. Inspector General of Police sit down there. Finally, they had to tell her to excuse them, to allow peace to reign. Which people champion the second tenure of Yaya Bello? El-Rufai, this same evil family, these crime people, not them. Because Yaya Bello was doing the bidding of the Fulani oligarchs in Kogi State. We have to call these people by the name. They are. That was all they were doing in Kogi State, to the extent that the people that were qualified, that were supposed to win that, even at that, now see what happened for that election. Now, police helicopter, now Yaya Bello take campaign for that election. I remember famously, Yaya Bello say, who no vote, then go hear ratata. Have we forgotten all those? Championed by Nair Rufai and DC Pikin. They did everything to ensure that Yaya Bello came the second time. And look at what he has turned to. Make them criticize Yaya Bello. Make them complain for the billions and billions where Yaya Bello, where they steal. Now make if some people they talk, say this country, it was not designed to succeed. If they talk, say this country will not be one. Truly, truly, truly. It's not about being loyal to your nation. Everybody wants to make the nation work. But some subset of people, especially the Fulani oligarch, the nation where they want, now the one where they go there in charge, every other person go be commoner. That is what
sorry, Mr. Chris, you see the problem where Nigeria really get now the law where military promulgate where they not Greek council where they see they use where be say you will say for this side you will say you are free. Like if you check local government and state government interference on when it comes to the governor as chief executive interfering with the local council executive, it is interwoven. The law it's not clear. There's no clarity. He said in the other way around, it says on this and that the governor can do this. Then in the other way around, it's nonsense. It's nonsense. There's no clarity.
That's exactly the point. It's not. I don't know how to put it. It doesn't give any meaning. People just come.
It's not definite. It's not definite. Do you think it's just
right? The whole system is messed up. The whole
messed up, completely messed up.
And that is why you see. I don't know how to put this any longer. There's a propaganda.
You see, Chris. You see, this thing we are talking about, the system is messed up. Some people don't really understand it. I must tell you the fact. Even when I was in a forum, when I was discussing Nigeria is already messed up, it's in a comatose. People don't understand it because they don't even know the framework.
Yeah, I give you now one example. Per kilometer in the southeast, there's a police checkpoint, there's a military checkpoint. All the checkpoints are there. Now the report that just came out, we saw that report. Nigeria was played that report here. You see, the place, the region for this nation that is the safest till now is where? Still that place where they militarize, so with everything. Now the region where they pay trillions, billions for kidnapping, the region where they buy people like water, military people not they there. Police not they there, they do checkpoint for that place. And the region where they relatively, this nation is a joke. Is a joke.
Because those regions where they talk to business, now they do for us and our business.
Chris, now true you they talk. The region where they militarize, no peace they that place. So if you look at the kidnapping rate now, it is shrinking. Report is there now. It's true.
Look how much every region they pay. Look the number of kidnappings for every region. Look the number of people they don't buy for every region. Look the number of violent crimes for every region. Now the region where they go pack the whole military put, they terrorize everybody. Now that region still safe pass. Whereas the places where the things they go on, they leave all those places because it's just instrument of suppression.
Because that side na business. That side na business they do for us.
When people they talk, say this nation, it will not be one. Make them allow everybody go their own way. You cannot blame these people. Shouldn't enough be enough? At what point? I beg, maybe continue. When we come to the second segment of this broadcast, I beg my people now for 4 minutes. And if you fit that video where Ghana and Jawas play and are developing story for Edo State, I for like me every person just add their view about that video. Me go still hear my view, Sha. Maybe continue. 4 minutes. Abdul Malik, you did there. Make you open your microphone. Make you talk to your people. They want to hear your voice. Thank you, Abdul Malik. Are you there? Abdul Malik is very unusual. Abdul Malik is not available. Oga Felix, we didn't get it the first time. Are you still there? Okay, let's do elimination. Mama H.O. Mama H.O., good evening. Are you still there? Good. So let's go straight to who I receive for screen. So, Ogachimize, welcome. You ready to talk? Ogachimize, okay, Black Panther, make you talk to us. Black Panther, 4 minutes.
I'm here.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah.
Ogachimize, don't tell.
A long time, man.
You don't tell. May you talk to us.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
I beg, before you
everyone.
continue, people are begging, may we avoid interjection as much as we can so that make everybody quick talk and may we quick go.
Don't mind people that are giving me hard time when I call to the program. I'm gonna give them one by one.
My Black Panther.
I will give them one by one. You see, there's something. This video, Niger was that play. You see, after you will be crying for, oh, Nigeria is in pain. Nigeria is in pain. But if something come out and somebody speak on that issue, instead of you to say, oh, this is good, you know why? Because he hate that person. The person that put that thing on the ground. You see, now, all the whole thing Obaseki did, you see hating it. You see those people are crying now? Say we never agree. You say they pay 100 naira, and you say, what is 100 naira? Do you know when they increase 1.5, the fare will increase double? What are we doing? Where are we so myopic? That 100 naira, carry it, go and check. Put that 1.5. The transportation people, they will add their own fare. Then who will bear the cost? Is it not the masses?